4 gazillion miles away.
Right.
So the truth is that nothing big enough has ever been talked about hitting Earth. It could, but it's 4 bazillion miles away.
The headline is on path to hit Earth, size of Texas. And then you have to read the whole article, and then down the bottom it'll say, "Oh, it's 4 billion miles."
Right. But this thing,
definitely not gonna happen.
This thing was spotted, and they have video of it flying through a solar system.
Right. So now here's the other thing.
All right.
Do you believe in aliens? Do you believe there's some sort of life form out there? There's something that could have technology that crushes ours.
Well, I mean, so I've said this before, but I asked the great Dr. Kaku why we always assume that they're smarter than we are. And he said, because we haven't figured out how to travel at light speed yet. And if beings were able to travel across the galaxies into our galaxy, they have figured out how to travel at light speed. Therefore, that makes them smarter than us. So then I said to him, what if that's the only thing that they figure out? What if they're dumb as can be?
They just stumbled upon.
All they know is light speed.
But the thing is, what I'm saying is, if you believe in aliens, then you know that they already have alien technology and that there was already stuff in the 50s or maybe even earlier and everything. So we know that's there. We see it all the time. I mean, every couple weeks they capture stuff that we're like, how is that possible? I don't even know how that's possible. What are they doing? And then we go, all right, you want to get the new McRib?
Right. Nobody's worried about anything. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Nobody. I mean,
because we can't do anything.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Like, why stress about?
I'm not saying stress, but like this should be the top news story on Fox. Just went on right now. Trump meets UK Prime Minister. The top news story should be like aliens be coming.
Yeah, but also, okay, it's going to be here in November that this thing's going to hit, or it's aliens or whatever. What do I do? Start stacking?
The trajectory of its speed and its designation could enter our solar system in November.
Okay. Do I start stacking pillows now, or what am I supposed to do?
Buy as much toilet paper as possible.
Yeah.
But what do you do?
Build a bunker?
But I mean, so they're saying the headlines all say the same thing, that it could have hostile intent. We have no idea. We don't even know what it is. Yeah. Let alone whether or not it's going to have hostile intent. Here's the problem, though. At some point, it's going to disappear. It's going to go behind the sun, and we're not going to be able to see it. Then we don't know what's happening. And if that son of a bitch travels through the sun or close to the sun, and it can repel that kind of heat, then it's got defenses we don't even understand. And we're done.
Okay, so
I did drive by the Space Force base over the weekend.
How'd that look?
Over in Cocoa Beach.
Yeah.
It looked like an apartment complex.
They don't look like they're getting ready to do anything?
They did not look very concerned. It did not look like a very serious establishment. There's just a giant sign that said Space Force base.
Doesn't that sound like I met some kid that was in the Coast Guard this weekend, and I thought, all right, like I don't have Coast Guard skills. I can't swim like that, and I don't have Coast Guard really is, you got to have some sort of skills to you to do that water stuff, and you got to know how to tie a bunch of knots.
For sure.
So, yeah, I'm out. But I thought if I was going to join a branch of the military, I would think that I'd want to join Space Force. Sounds the coolest, doesn't it?
I mean, there was a big fancy sign and a guard gate, and it said U.S. Space Force base.
Yes.
But it looked like a rundown apartment complex.
Maybe they were all out getting ready for this thing.
I'm sure they're ready for the alien attack.
What do you think is worse, the actual Space Force or the Space Force show that Steve Carell did for Netflix? That was terrible.
What do you think, in all reality, what do you think this thing is zipping through space? Like, what's going to happen come November?
They're going to go, it burned up. And it's not even going to be close.
I don't think it burns up. I think it disappears. I think it goes somewhere else.
Or it's just not even close. Yeah, it's we lost track of it or whatever.
I bet we put it up there, or the Chinese. Yeah. Some kind of,
Elon Musk would be like, "Oh, that's one of mine."
No,
they launch these rockets all the time. We have no idea what's there.
It's way bigger than a rocket,
right?
And it's coming from another solar system, which is that's only happened a couple of times since we've been able to watch space. Something enters from another solar system into our solar system.
Yeah, I don't even believe they can even see that stuff. I think they're just making that up. That's why nobody cares.
I wouldn't know the difference.
Yeah, just because they tell you, how do you fact check it? You can't.
Yeah, you can't.
We literally have 2 towers in the U.S. that were hit by planes, bombed, inside job, da-da-da. We have an island full of pedophiles. We have all this stuff that we'll never know. JFK, assassination, like all this stuff. You think they're going to go, oh, here's what it is? You know what I mean? Like they're
right. Well, I think one of these.
They're
I think
distracting us.
I think that's going to impact us a little bit more if a giant Texas-sized alien is sitting above us when we wake up one morning. Like in Independence Day, we go outside and we're like, oh boy, there it is, just sitting there.
I'll make you a deal.
Okay.
If it doesn't hit us, you give us $1 million. If it does hit us, I'll give you $10 million.
Ooh. Let me think about that.
Yeah. All right.
I watched one of the funniest Seinfelds. The episode isn't that funny, but Kramer is so goddamn funny. When Kramer is in the airport betting with the cowboy, oh my god, he's just
that's
so
really good.
You got yourself a bet, cowboy.
Yeah.
So funny. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Anybody do anything spectacular? You went camping this weekend?
Yeah, I was at Cocoa Beach all weekend.
Who goes?
All my in-laws.
What's the count?
10, 12 people.
It's pretty good. It's a
Yeah.
nice little.
Three
Nice
total
little army.
families.
And how much work goes into that? Like when you get there, you're like, Jesus, now we got to set up. And
I
all
did
that.
nothing because I got there late and I left early.
Oh, nice.
So everything was set up when I got there.
Nice,
and
nice.
they'll break it down today.
Oh, good.
So I did absolutely zero.
You get in the right way.
Yeah.
I went on the worst fishing trip I ever went on in my life.
Oh, yeah?
Ugh.
I got to tell you, you need a hat guy.
Hat?
You look like you have the world's smallest hat on. You always talk about it. I can't find hats.
That's
fit
the
my
one
hat.
that fits me, though. That's the.
No, it doesn't. I
why?
got news for you.
That's the one that
Yeah.
you made, that Ian made for me, the Buccaneers one.
Yeah.
That made off of that one.
You know when you take a little kid to the beach and you said, "No, wear your hat so you don't get sunburned." That's
Yeah.
what you look like. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're like, don't. It looks like you don't want to wear it.
You know why? Because it's lost its shape over time.
yeah.
So it's a
You
little
look
bit
like you bought
droopy.
that thing at Baby Gap. It's wild.
I got a big head. It's hard to fit.
Yeah.
It's hard to fit in my head. I have to buy my glasses at the extra fat head store. I got to buy my hats at the extra fat head store.
When I look at you though, I don't think big head.
In proportion.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. It just doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't like some people. You're like, oh my god, look
It
at the
stands
size.
out, yeah.
Like a Peyton Manning or somebody. Like
Yeah.
their head is like huge.
Do you remember Mike Golick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his brother's name? His brother also played in the NFL. Steve?
Rob Golick.
I don't
I
remember.
have no idea.
But anyway, I was leaving a Super Bowl party when the Super Bowl was here. Back when the Giants played in the Super Bowl here. Anyway, and Golick needed a ride back to the hotel, and I gave him a ride back, and he got in my car, and I couldn't believe how giant his head was. He looked like the lion from the Wizard of Oz. He was just one big head and chest. I kept staring at him in the car. I was like, your head's massive.
Bob Golick.
Bob Golick. That was
And
it.
also Greg Golick.
Oh, I
He has
know.
two brothers.
It was Bob.
Yeah, but he has two brothers.
They all played.
And let's see, his brother Greg looks like he at least played in college, but maybe pro.
A loser.
Mike Golick's dead, right?
No, Mike's on Mike and Mike, right? He was the one that did the morning show.
I thought he had cancer.
Oh,
No, he's alive.
Oh,
He's
good.
62.
That's good.
Bob
He
was
lost
on.
a ton of weight. I know that. but-
Yes, and Bob Golick was the one that was on like Saved by the Bell or something.
By the way, Mike and Mike has not been on since.
No, but I'm
2017.
saying he was that guy. He was the
Yeah,
Mike
yeah.
for Mike and Mike.
I thought it was some kind of health things. Why he?
Oh,
Maybe I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Oh, I thought that he just. I thought he did weight loss thing. You know
No,
what I mean?
he was sick. You're right. I know. I
Oh,
remember
was
him
he?
being sick.
Yeah, I don't know
Let's
why.
see, personal life. His older brother Bob also played at the University of Notre Dame, NFL All-Pro nose tackle. Bob and Mike. Doesn't say anything about his health here.
Does it say anything about his head size?
It says huge.
Huge,
Yeah.
huge. So we go on this dumb fishing trip. My wife is the annoying one because we were going to go on the party boat. Then she wanted to get a regular boat. Then it became, well, we shouldn't go that. What if it rains and it's going to be so hot? I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I
it's
thought on
fi-
Friday they were out, right?
Fishing.
Then wasn't she out at one point?
She was
completely?
out, and then
Yeah.
she's
Too
back
long.
in. Yeah. Now we go. Now it turned into a 3-hour nighttime fishing trip, which I'm like, fine, we'll fish for snook in the dock lights and all that.
Not hot, unless the sun's not as out.
Wasn't as hot.
Right.
Wasn't as hot. It was nice to be on the boat at night with the kids. The guy that was driving us around had no idea where he was going, and it took forever. You can't get a boat and say you can accommodate 6 people when you can't accommodate 6 people. We fit on the boat, but the guy could not bait the hooks fast enough. Like every time we're out there, somebody was sitting there with no bait on their hook, like doing it. It was just
You don't bait your own hook?
they don't let you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it just a guy?
It was a kid.
Yeah.
It was like a young kid. He was a nice kid, and I'm not bashing him. I'm not going to put his name out there or anything like that. It's just he did not have the skills to accommodate 6 people fishing.
How
by
did you
himself.
how did you get a hold of him? Because you said if somebody has a boat and this and that, email me or whatever.
And somebody did. Excuse me. And I wish I would have been able to take advantage of that. There's an app, and you can go find somebody in the app. You know.
So you don't do anything. You don't take the fish off. You don't bait the hook.
I do. Like
Right.
I'll take the fish off and do all that stuff. But when you know, especially when you have kids, when the kids lose their bait and they pull their thing out of the water, they should hook that and throw it right back out there, or have you throw it back out there. This guy was like, we had to wait for him to run around the boat and do all this stuff. And we're like, I just finally quit after a while. I was like, I'm just gonna sit in the back.
Fishing is dumb.
Nah, like when we go out, we're spoiled because you go out Captain Nate in Sarasota. He's great. Those kids never have a second of downtime.
I hate fishing. Like I said before, I hate fishing so much.
Yeah,
But, the idea.
I like it.
I can't think of anything I want to do less.
But
than
Galvin,
fish.
I did find out that in Van Dyke Farms, which is right across the way over here, like when you turn in to come to my place, if you turn the other way, they have a massive lake over there with a big bridge that goes out over the lake where everybody fishes on. So I'm gonna go try and hit some bass over there. Yeah. I don't know. When it was over, I was like, well, that stinks. But Carmen, guess what?
What?
I had a bad night fishing.
Okay.
I was disappointed.
Yeah.
I was out on the water.
Didn't catch anything.
My hat was too small.
Yeah.
I went to Taco Bell.
Oh,
yes.
Man.
So did I. It was great.
Off the rails.
You guys should have met there.
Yeah, I didn't know. Did it was last night?
Kids were, can we, Mr. Mike, can we go to Taco Bell? Of course we can. And then I was angry and hungry,
Yeah.
and hangry together.
This is
Caught
great.
yourself a burrito.
What'd you get?
Burrito.
Oh.
No,
A burrito.
2 burritos
Yeah. Oh, come on.
and a Diet Pepsi.
Well, Diet Pepsi cancels it out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw
You're
a
at zero.
video of like guys that were going to do construction, whatever, and it was the older guy driving, and they were going to Taco Bell, and he goes, "Get me a number 3," and he goes, "Number 3," and he goes, "And for the drink, I want a Baja ha 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 blast," and he goes, "And a Baja ha 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 blast," and the lady starts laughing, and she goes, "What is it?" And he goes, "What is it?" And he goes, "A Baja blast." And he goes, "Baja." And he goes, "He's making me order stuff that you guys don't even have." And he's yelling. It was hilarious.
My wife used to do it to me at Starbucks all the time. She'd just make up names and I'd say them. I have no idea.
2 weekends in a row. It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Taco Bell.
Yeah, Beach Bash tacos last weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
It's Saturday night taco party.
It was awesome.
So yesterday I went someplace that you always talk about.
Okay.
Mandolas?
Yeah.
Mandolas?
I don't know.
Mandola. It's Mandola.
Okay.
Mandolas.
I love that place.
So have you been to Italy in Vegas?
No, I haven't, and I'm going to go.
It's very much like Italy. Italy is you go in the place and they have like a little store where you could buy meats and stuff, and then they have where you could buy pasta and where you could buy
Desserts.
seafood and desserts.
Yeah.
So it's very much set up like an Italy type situation.
Because they even make the inside look like it's like a street
Right.
view. You know, you're sitting at a cafe or whatever outside.
I will tell you, my overall experience was a 9.
Yeah.
Will return. My food was a -2.
Really?
Yeah, I had one. I think they overcooked
surprising.
something. Well, it was an accident. Everything else was delicious,
Yeah.
and I ate it all. But I got eggplant parmesan, and it was whatever they do to it. It was like a soup. I just picked it up in the spoon.
Mushy.
Oh my god, it was
Yeah,
completely mushy.
I gotta tell you, that's why I don't like eggplant.
Yeah.
It seems like that's a difficult
But that's
thing
not how
to
you're supposed to
cook.
make eggplant.
Yeah, I
You're supposed to
don't
fry eggplant, and But anyway, it was still delicious. Ate the whole thing. Still overall experience a 9.
Yeah.
And definitely off the rails.
Salad, cold bowl.
Cold bowl, unless you get a hot salad, like my wife.
Oh yeah,
did.
yeah. If you get a grilled
Yeah.
salad, do that. I don't know.
No
Yeah.
Texas Roadhouse?
No Texas
Nah.
Roadhouse. Vetoed.
Oh, vetoed. Shut down.
I said, Texas Roadhouse, and my son was like, I can't go there anymore. Completely shot it down. He's completely
Taco Bell it is.
Yeah.
Taco Bell it was. Yeah. We had a whole. Did you bring all the kids camping? I had all the kids fishing.
Yeah, they all went.
Yeah, it was great. I had one kid's been living at my house for like 5 days. Yeah.
That's good.
She went home yesterday, and I said, I feel like I lost. I feel like this kid's part of our
Empty
family
nester.
now. Yeah. I looked at Juliana. I go, when do you leave for a couple of weeks? I'll see you when you get older.
I went and saw Steve Byrne over at Side Splitters.
How was that?
It was really good. And JJ Curry was the middle, and he crushed.
He's
It's
great.
so funny. I got to talk to him afterwards, and I go, dude, I think the last time I saw you do comedy was on our cruise.
No, really?
And he goes, oh, yeah. He goes, I was only like 2 years in then. And
Yeah.
I said it was really cool to see him and see how much he's progressed because his pacing and his jokes, everything, it was really good. And then we were talking about him on Kill Tony and stuff.
Yeah.
But so I went, my wife went, my wife's friend Elena, who you met, went, and
So hot.
the infamous Coco.
Oh, Coco went.
I saw the
Coco
picture.
went. Coco went, and we go to
Was
get
she
a picture.
attracted to Steve Byrne?
I said to Steve, I go, don't think I brought her just because we're coming to see you, because Coco's Asian, by the way.
Shouldn't
Doesn't identify.
Identify as
Yeah,
Asian.
she's Vietnamese. She does not identify as Vietnamese. But we went to take a picture, and Coco wouldn't get. I go, Coco, get in the picture. So she gets in the picture and then does this,
No.
looks away, so you can't see Coco.
She's nuts.
Yeah, which I put the picture up and I go, proving she's absolutely insane.
Please tell the Coco closet story again.
So Coco has a closet, but it's not even a closet. It's like a room that has all of her clothes and all this stuff. And she has racks of clothes, and she has it so full that there's racks of clothes by the door. So there's no door. She just dives through the clothes.
That can't be true.
It's totally
Yeah.
true.
If you know Coco, in 5 minutes, you know that's
Yeah,
true.
it's totally true. She
Just
just dives.
appears with a new outfit on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joe is out today.
Yes.
Dizzy is here.
Yes.
Dizzy, how are you doing?
Doing all right. Working on that Disciple brand.
Dude, that is so hilarious to me. Are we up and running on Bone TV?
Yes.
Are we on YouTube?
No,
We're not on YouTube.
no.
But we
So
are on
you
both
are
ends.
not running on this end.
Oh,
Not even on
man.
Bone TV?
No.
So I'm
Oh.
looking at nothing right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's not. Is it not connected?
Well,
I'm surprised my father
let's try again
hasn't texted
tomorrow.
me. You can't give up right away,
No.
Dizzy. The whole point. So do you have to do 9 shows today now?
I don't have to do JP. Leave here, get a break.
Oh, you
Go do
excited about
Sunny
that?
show. Yeah.
Skip
Get a little
JP
break.
show. Yeah.
If you had to give one of those shows up, which one would it be?
JP.
Oh, wow. barely finished.
Why
question.
is that confusing though?
I don't
not
know. You just-
confusing.
yeah,
Yeah.
you did. You were very
Look,
to the point on that.
On JP show, I got to answer phones. I'm kind of in the background on with John Senning. I'm
It's
co-hosting.
Monica. You don't like
Right.
Monica either, is what you're saying?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you said it.
Currently on Bone TV, there's a big B. That's all.
A big B.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
says B with a circle around it.
All right.
No bitches.
I'm gonna text him in right now and be like,
Oh.
"What am I doing wrong, man?
Yeah.
I'm
Joe.
following your step-by-step instructions."
By the way, we 100%
problem.
blame Joe.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the
We're
problem.
not blaming Dizzy. 100 Joe fault. So-
It's interesting that there's no contingency plan for this. Like when Joe is out, like there's no.
God forbid he has a all the instructions written down
Right,
over there.
like a manual.
So
Yeah.
we come in. One of us could be like, "Oh, okay, 1 9, hit this A, push this up." No idea.
Nothing.
I do have the instructions, but they're not written very well.
I just said I'm surprised my dad didn't text me. He goes, "Oh, I did text you.
Uh,
I did text you. I'm sorry, my bad. Yeah, we're having some issues because Joe is out today, so we'll get it figured out."
If Joe doesn't come back, Dizzy, would you take this position,
Oh.
or would you just stay in the
Good
afternoon?
question. Good
with
question.
John?
Stay with John.
Stay with John?
Oh,
Oh, wow!
stay with
Why don't you
John.
leave now?
Yeah. By the way, I did see that he showed up out of all of his shirts, his Rugrat shirts and everything else. He wears a setting shirt over here to this show.
Oh wow!
All right.
All right.
Gotta protect the brand. It's
All
his
right.
brand and Disciples. That's all it is.
I want a disciple shirt.
Well, I gotta get someone to make them first. Moose, make them.
No, is that how it works? You just call out the Moose.
Hit up
So-
Moose and just hopefully he throws it out there.
Are you worried about the aliens?
No.
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 What if they get here and they're all your size? What if
Then
they
I'm
come
good.
here with What if they come here with with bad intentions and they get off and they don't realize that we're all 3 feet taller than they're all.
I'm just one of them. They're like, hey,
Yeah,
brother,
yeah.
come on
We-
in.
Okay, we're leaving, but we're taking him with us.
That's I'll sell the human race in a second. That's fine with me.
So you would stay on John Senning's show?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Didn't even hesitate.
Didn't even hesitate.
Didn't even think about it.
That's my boy now. We're brothers now.
What if there's more money
Wait,
here?
you're gonna start pegging each other too?
Yeah.
No,
Like,
no.
whatever.
I say that for 3 o'clock when Drew comes in. That's you and Drew's thing.
Yeah,
I
soulmates,
wanna
life
do that.
mates.
That is a weird relationship.
Him and Drew.
Yeah.
kind of homoerotic. Yeah, I
Yeah.
would say so.
They'll say so.
Heavy on the homo.
Yeah.
Admittedly, though, they say it.
What's that?
I said admittedly. They
Yeah,
say it all the
yeah.
time.
They're not hiding from it whatsoever. It's just it's different.
Yeah.
That's the way to put it. I like John a lot, Dizzy. I'm not saying anything bad. I think that you guys sound good together.
Thank you. John's had my back in a lot of stuff, and like just getting forward here in the company.
Yeah.
and helping me find like endorsements and stuff. Like so, I got his back. The way he's
What
got
are you
my
doing
back.
endorsements for?
Kava Social Club.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah. So
very
It
nice.
was funny at the Bone Beach Bash. John had his gas can that he had mixed up some shots and was pouring shots and stuff. And then security came over and was talking to him. And I go, "What's going on?" And he goes, "I don't know. They have a problem with me with the giving out shots." And I go, "Really? They have a problem with you carrying a gas can around the pool?" I go, "That is surprising."
Yeah. So what is the next thing though that we have planned? We're out on vacation next week,
Yeah.
and I'm very much looking forward to that. And then what?
I don't know.
Then what?
I mean, are we doing the tailgates? That's football season's in like a month.
Listen to me. Football season is in 6 weeks,
Yeah.
and nobody said a word to me
All right.
if we're doing tailgates. I have no idea.
Mm.
I'm
I would
the
think
last
that's the
person to
next
find out.
event, and then I guess pub crawl at the end of the year. It's going to wrap up quick.
Can you believe that I'm still drunk at the last pub crawl?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Once football season starts,
It's on fire.
It's January
Oh, yeah.
in like 2 seconds.
I mean, we're, a couple days away from August.
Right.
We got the Hall of Fame game on Thursday.
Oh yeah, we're into it.
I'll be excited for that for about 5 minutes, and then you
Yeah.
realize, oh, this is real football.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Like,
the
you get all
only
excited and like, oh yeah, here we go.
The only thing it's good for me is to fall asleep to.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Preseason is so tough to watch.
It's just because you get excited and then it's just disappointing and nobody does anything. It's like kind of watching the Pro Bowl game.
Half the guys aren't even going to be on the team.
Yeah. And the ones who aren't playing.
No.
So
I love people that brag about their team winning in preseason.
Oh yeah.
You're like, okay.
Yeah.
We literally had a guy that sold hot dogs the other day playing quarterback. So
Crazy.
Oh man, I got old people health problems. I'm having. I have a
old people.
Old people.
Okay.
Well, I'm not saying other factors don't come into it.
Maybe Taco Bell every weekend.
What?
I mean,
a guy eats a burrito once a week. He's not going to twice a week.
Dude, I think it's great. I don't know what the big deal is.
I listen. The big deal is not a big deal. It's not a big deal. But don't come in and tell us how wonderful you're doing on your diet. I'm so strict on my diet, and I've been crushing it.
I have been, and then I get to
You mean Taco Bell like
then I
that's
get to
like-
Saturday night, and I'm like,
Yeah.
God damn it!
But that's like me saying I've been great since yesterday. Last time I ate till now, I haven't eaten anything. So
Yeah, but-
man, I've been crushing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, let's be serious about this for a second. I didn't get ice cream and French fries and the whole thing. I had 2 burritos. You know what I mean? It wasn't like I went
What did
so
you
far
have?
off the rails.
Taco Bell, what burrito?
I had the chicken cantina burrito.
Oh, it's a good one.
Is it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know the difference. I didn't know what to order. I
I
just
don't like any of the cantina stuff because they have cabbage in it.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
cabbage.
Yeah.
That's why I ordered it. It was extra healthy with cabbage.
I was gonna say, if you wanted to be healthy, you could have ordered a cantina bowl minus the rice.
Well,
Oh.
Carmen, I actually
And-
thought about
and
that, but
sour cream.
I had to drive. That was the whole point.
You made a lobster while driving. I'm sure you can handle a
I
cantina bowl,
I
guy.
had kids in the car. I could not take
Yeah.
the risk. Yeah.
What do you think the calories of
Oh.
one Taco Bell chicken cantina burrito is?
I don't even want to know.
I'm going to guess 1,800 calories.
Oh my god.
Any other guesses?
That's a good guess. I'll
1,600.
1,200.
14.
You guys are all high.
Oh, good.
Not that this is healthy, by the way. You were just very high.
Right.
729 calories.
Okay.
So together
All right.
you had, 1,458 calories, with 50% of those calories coming from carbohydrates,
Oh, that's not good.
32% from fat, and 18% from protein.
What's the sodium intake? That's got to be off
Ooh,
the charts.
sodium. Yeah, good question.
I'll give you. I have the sodium intake right here. Can't make a fist.
yeah.
Can't close your hand.
In comparison, a Big Mac, 560 calories.
Oh, Big Mac.
Really?
You could have had 4 Big Macs.
Really?
No.
A Big Mac
No.
has
No
less
way.
calories than a
No way.
cantina burrito?
563 calories in a Big Mac.
The chicken burrito contains 1,180 milligrams of sodium.
Yeah,
that
it.
accounts for 51% of the recommended daily value. So you actually have 2% more than the recommended daily value by eating 2 of those.
Well, I will tell you that
You want to have a quarter pounder from McDonald's?
I don't know.
Only
Do I?
400 calories.
Oh.
I think I should just go back today.
Yeah.
Being
I
way off
mean-
the rails.
I think you just go to McDonald's. You're saving yourself calories.
My. That is not
You
good.
See,
Yeah.
you thought you were being healthy. They do that. They do that to you. They
Yeah.
throw in the cantina.
Oh, no.
And you go, oh, and they got cabbage, and you know.
No. You know why I ordered a chicken cantina burrito?
God.
Because I wanted a burrito, and my daughter's friend got a chicken cantina burrito. I go, all right, make it 3.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't
Was
know.
it the crispy one, or was it the? Because they have the crispy chicken now.
No,
where they do the
it
burritos.
was
It was the regular.
Yeah. I don't want to go crazy.
McDonald's quarter pounder with
Oh,
cheese,
brother.
520 calories.
My God.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
Let's get some McDonald's today.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Let's get
McGriddles.
McGriddles.
I was curious. I was like, I've had that chicken enchilada burrito that I
Yeah.
said was really good. I'm pretty healthy, guys. 380 calories.
That's pretty good.
Isn't that
Wow.
bad? Isn't that bad? 12 grams of fat.
Joe is not here today, and I brought the cans to the curb and walked the dogs.
Whoa!
I got to tell
Already today?
you. Already today.
Wow.
You
Right?
probably burned off your burritos.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Put my tiny hat on, and I went outside, brought my...
That's probably why you can't make a fist. All the blood's trapped in your head from your tiny hat.
certainly wasn't from pulling in fish, I'll tell you that.
Oh.
Yeah, all right. Well, Carmen, the way
Yes.
I see it, I'm going on a cruise next week.
Okay.
Might as well be off the rails this week,
Oh.
too.
No.
No, right?
Don't-
Thank God you didn't say yes, because if you did, I would have went with it.
I mean, listen. At some point, you got to take responsibility for your own
I know,
actions.
I know.
No off the rails until you see progress.
Oh, I'm seeing progress.
Yeah, you're already down a ton.
Yeah, but I mean, not literally a ton.
Not a
but
really ton.
I mean-
You're down a lot of
I'm
weight.
coming down. Yes, I know. I had a little bit of a bump.
You got to live a little, man.
Thank you, Chio.
He's
God
lived
damn, I
a
love-
lot.
I
That's
love
his
having
problem.
Gio. Having Gio in my life has been fantastic.
I think it's great. I don't think you let anybody bring you down.
Thank you. My God. All right, let's take a break and get the show moving this morning. Dizzy's here, sitting in for Pap, so he's going to help us out with Sporkle when we come back. Carmen will tell you what we have to give away this week, and we'll find out if she's pregnant or not next. It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone.
Invitation.
But then JP had the balls to say that he would scoop up JoJo to take over, and we were like, "Oh, slow down.
Yeah.
We got dibs on JoJo."
Get in line.
Yeah, there's no way you're getting that.
Stay there. How you like that?
What's that, JP?
Stay there.
Oh.
I'll get JoJo.
All right. Well, Carmen, what do we have to give away this week?
So we have tickets for Kesha, Little Big Town, Cage the Elephant, A Day to Remember in Yellow Card, Papa Roach, Brian Adams,
Oh.
With
special guest Pat Benatar,
that's all you need
Ooh.
to say. You don't need to say the second part.
And Neil
No,
Draw.
you don't need to say that.
and
Coattail riding son of a bitch.
and we have tickets for G War.
G-War.
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 Put it all together, Carmen.
What?
The name. You're saying it wrong.
Okay, what is it?
Just smash it all together.
G War.
No.
What
What's
does
the
what does
sound?
the dog do?
Growl.
Right.
Bark.
No,
wolf.
no, you're right. You're right in the first one, growl. So read that like you would.
They don't G-rowl.
Gore.
Yay! War.
War, dwarves, and helmet
I know.
all together.
Still not enough to get me there.
Oh man.
I don't know. If it was on a Saturday night and
Dude.
you guys were all going, maybe.
I'm telling you, Guar is so fun. It's
Yeah.
like you have to see him at least once.
What night of the week is it, Carmen? Did
Hey,
it
I
say?
believe I think it's a Sunday.
Ah.
But what does it say, Carmen? Do you know?
Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
that's-
not gonna work.
But I may have to go. I mean, dwarves are really good. I've never seen helmet.
Helmet's
I've seen
good.
Gore before, and Gore is a blast.
Yeah, they're just so dumb and funny and over the top. It's
Yeah.
great.
If you've never seen Gore, they play heavy metal, but they are all dressed in like alien outfits. They're
Yeah.
like these big monsters from a different planet, and they do like decapitations and blood sprays all over everybody. And they
Yeah, that would be
do all-
fun.
It's all kind of crazy stuff.
It'd be fun, but there's no way.
I mean, not really my guar, but still.
Yeah, well.
Odorous Youngus died a couple years ago.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
So
so-
who's in it now?
I'm not
Odorous, your
sure.
oldest,
I'm not sure who the new singer
Gwar
is.
member.
Yeah.
All right.
Google Gwar and check out some videos. I think you definitely want to go.
Or
It's-
G War.
Yeah.
It's fun.
All right, time for us to give that stuff away right now. A little bit of Sporkle. Here we go. Now, are we up and running on video, Dizzy?
I believe so. I was
All
told
right.
we are.
All right. Dizzy is keeping score today. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. He's the judge and scorekeeper. Where are we at rule-wise?
Ooh, I think you have 2 going for 3, right?
You are going for
Oh, boy.
3 in a row.
Gee,
All right.
activated.
All right. All right.
Carmen, what are we playing today?
All right, today we're going to be playing musicians by first name. Can you name all the Johns, Davids, Georges, and Peters in music?
Yes.
So I only need their last name. First, we're going to go through the Johns, then the Davids. Okay?
All right.
All right, first, we're going through John. Drummer, Led Zeppelin.
I would
Galvin.
have quit the show if I didn't get that right.
Just get up and walk out.
Your next one, singer-songwriter,
Bon
Leonard.
Jovi.
Ring of Fire.
Damn it.
Cash.
Geo. Singer-songwriter, Rocky Mountain High.
Denver.
Walsh. Oh,
Mike.
God damn it.
CCR's lead singer, Galvin. Rhythm guitarist and songwriter, The Beatles,
Lennon.
Galvin.
Mm.
That's how you say it.
Uh.
John Lennon. G-War.
Lead singer, Sex Pistols,
Rodney.
Bryden.
Galvin. Now we're on David. Singer-songwriter, a.k.a. Ziggy Stardust.
Bowie.
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 Mike. Main singer and songwriter, Talking Heads.
Byrne.
Mike. Lead guitar, Pink Floyd.
Gilmore.
Galvin. Drummer, Nirvana.
Girl.
Grohl.
Mike. The Monkees lead,
Jones.
I
Mike.
could think of it.
Original lead singer, Van Halen.
Laura.
Lee Roth.
Lee Roth.
Roth. I said Roth. His middle name is Lee.
It says David Lee Roth.
Yes. All he
on the
needs a last
paper.
name.
His last name is Roth.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Mike Calta.
Oh, my God.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You are the
Everybody.
worst.
Let's
Yep.
get let's get burritos.
I'm in.
Dizzy, we're halfway there.
All right. Gio got on the board with 1 point, thankfully. Galvin has 5 points, and Mike is in the lead with 6.
Really? You backing that up? You backing that up?
I have 5.
Okay.
I have 1.
I have 6.
What do you think? You have more or less?
What's your sheet say?
Yeah.
6.
Oh.
What's your burrito say?
All right. Musicians by first name. We are on George. Parliament Funkadelic.
Clinton.
Galvin. American composer of
Gershwin.
Mike. Lead guitar,
Harrison.
The Beatles. Galvin. Country musician,
Straight.
Jones.
Jones.
Damn it.
Mike. English pop musician and half of Wham,
Michael.
Mike. And we are on the last musicians, which are Peter. Okay.
Yep.
Lead guitar, REM.
I know it.
Lead guitar, REM.
Thale. I don't know what his stupid name is.
I don't know.
Buck.
Yeah.
Buck is what I was looking for. No point. And Dizzy, we're on the last 3.
Gio has the exact same score with 1 point.
Oh, boy.
Galvin with 7. Mike is in the lead with 9.
Oof. Need all 3.
All right, musicians by first name. We're doing Peters. Your next one, blues guitarist, founder,
Green.
Galvin.
Fleetwood Mac. I'll finish it for you.
Come on, Galvin. Come on.
Genesis singer.
Gabriel.
who-
Ah!
Damn it.
and your last one, singer songwriter. Do you feel
Frampton.
like we do? Mike.
I tried, man.
Did you?
Your final score, Mike wins with 11. Galvin only gets 8. Gio with 1.
Thank you.
Don't
Thank
say
He's
you.
on the board.
Don't say only 8 and then Gio with 1. I should have been 8 and then Gio with only 1.
I think you did great, Dizzy.
Thank you.
Terrible.
What are the year-to-date totals?
The year-to-date totals, I have 13. Galvin has 46, and you have 79.
Getting there. I'm getting there. Why did all the phone calls drop off? Nobody wants Gore tickets?
No, we have other stuff.
Good morning. Who's this?
Rob, how are you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Good job, by the way.
Thank you, sir.
Doing good, doing good.
You're
Thank
the winner. I'm going to put you on hold. Carmen will grab you during the break, and you'll have your choice of prizes. Okay?
Awesome, thank you. I
Thank you,
appreciate
pal. Yeah, thank you. Well, he's so nice. He's
That's
on
very
line
nice.
8, Carmen.
Well,
Carmen.
well, too
Yeah,
nice.
got it.
He's on line 8.
Yep.
Carmen.
Heard ya. Saw it. Gotcha. Hello.
What's the deal? Pregnant yet or what?
No.
Oh,
No.
football season starts
I
today.
know.
A lot of
It's
stress
Chad.
at the
Yeah.
house.
I feel like Chad was like, listen, we can't do it anymore.
What the hell's the 2x4s for? All the
Yeah,
wood.
what was that about?
It was way out of context.
Yeah, don't worry about it. If-
Oh.
clearly, you're not a real football player if you don't know.
Carmen needs to be
Not.
lifted now.
I was like, what is happening?
Yeah, no. Ian Beckles needed that for his linemen.
Oh,
It's
all right.
for your feet placement
Gotcha.
to make sure that you're
Lined up
straddling the board. Yeah. And
Knock on
making
wood if you're with me.
sure-
Right?
Making sure you're not crossing your feet. You know.
All right.
Yeah. So.
So I have to make a rule.
You don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to.
The rule could be burritos after every game.
Ooh.
I would hate that.
Don't do that,
Yeah,
dude. That would
please.
not be cool.
Please
If
don't.
we ordered breakfast and you guys didn't bother me about it, would that be good?
I'm not bothered at all. I think it's
know.
great.
Thank
Hey,
you, Gio.
you can do whatever you want.
But
Just don't say you're crushing your diet.
Yeah.
If the rules
my
order,
God.
There's a difference of if you were just silent about it
Yeah.
and then you were like, oh, I've made a oopsie. Okay, whatever. No one.
Not even that.
an oops.
But the fact that you're like, oh, I'm crushing my diet. I'm amazing. I'm on top of the world. I'm gonna be the skinniest man alive
I've
soon.
never
You said all of those
anything
things.
like that.
You said all of
Ever.
those things within the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
anything like that. I've never said anything like that. I've been sticking to my diet. That was it. And then I had a couple of burrito incidents in the middle.
That's not sticking to your diet.
How early
Carmen,
can
I've
you
been
get
doing
burritos now?
Carmen, I've been doing so good on my diet.
Yeah.
5 minutes later, so I had 2 Taco Bell burritos.
Yeah.
I hate you.
I'm
all.
doing so good. Let's
I
order
hate
two
you
Taco
all
Bell.
for pointing out the exact things that actually happened on the show.
yeah.
Jerks. What do we have coming up in news, Calvin?
Coming up in news today, Butt Sniffer busted, Chocolate Rain, and Jumpin' Jack Flash. Brother.
Oh.
For the rule, I'd like you and Gio to look at each other
Hmm?
and pretend you're eating ice cream
Eating ice cream.
What is this?
on a cone.
What is this?
I like-
Drew and John show?
Yeah. Save it for the afternoon, pal.
You guys look at each other and pretend you're eating ice cream and talk about how good your ice cream is. And go.
Pretty good ice
Dizzy,
cream.
you have to be getting this.
What flavor did you get, Galvin?
I got New York cherry.
Ooh, I love that. I got Rocky Road.
Oh, nice. You know what we used to do when we were kids? We'd smash our ice creams together and
Yeah.
try and get the other
Oh.
person's ice
Yeah,
cream.
yeah. And we just touched him just a little bit. Just like, that
You mean?
was
All right.
great.
Oh my
I don't think
god.
that's how it works.
Ah.
Don't be filming stuff.
Yeah, listen.
Well,
You got
all
to be
of a
the
sudden
film guy.
Yeah.
Be doing your job. Joe never filmed stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not here to be filmed.
All right, Galvin has your news. We'll take a quick break. We'll do that next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 1025 The Bone. I want to give you a little bit of a warning about a scam that I got caught in this weekend.
Oh.
I was taking my Stingray Chevrolet Silverado to the car wash.
Okay.
Had a little gunk on it left over from the beach. And I took it to the Take 5 car wash in Odessa, which is right over here by the Hooters. You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
I didn't know that they had a car wash. I know they do the oil. Is that the same company, the Take
Yeah.
5?
Oh, I don't know if they do the oil, but this one's called Take 5.
Okay.
And the new annoying thing that they do now is when you drive up to the car wash, there's a digital display tells you pick a wash, put in your card, the thing lifts and you go through. Well, the new annoying thing they do is they put a guy there now,
Yes.
and he's kind of trying to sell you unlimited washes, which I'll be honest with you, not such a bad deal. If you pay $21 a month, you get unlimited washes instead of 21 for one time. but I don't go there all the time. And I don't have the same car every month. So I don't really care. And a lot of times, my nephew Tommy will detail my car. So I just happen to have some gunk on it. I wanted to go over there and clean it off. So I pull up at the Take 5, and there's a kid hanging there at the window. And I go, I got it. And he goes, what do you want? The unlimited wash? And I go, no. And he goes, but for today, for $20, you can get an unlimited wash. And I go, yeah, I don't want it. He goes, okay, which one you want? I go, give me the whatever $20 wash is. So he then takes my credit card, taps it on the screen like I couldn't do it. Then the receipt comes out, and I watch him hit unlimited wash. He hit the unlimited wash button.
Oh, really? Oh, sneaky snake.
Then the receipt comes out. He tears it off, and he gives me the receipt. And I was like, I went, I don't know. I just went through. So now I'm in the car wash, and I look down at where he tore it, and it said, bring to the attendant to get your monthly thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, son of a bitch. So then I go through, and the damn thing stalls on me halfway I'm through anyway. I got to go in, and I got to go out, and I got to go around again. And then when I come through, I see a guy that in a polo that appears to be like a manager or whatever, and I flag him over, and I go, hey, I told the guy I don't want an unlimited wash, and I'm pretty sure he hit unlimited. He goes, oh, no. If it was unlimited, you'd have a really long receipt. I go, yeah, idiot. Look at it. He tore it off. So that's a scam. They pick the unlimited thing, and then they tear the bottom of the receipt
you
off.
argue,
'Cause
and
it's
they'll
the
be
same
like,
price.
you must have done it. You must have hit it.
Right.
You know, yeah.
Right. So just be careful when there's a guy up
man.
there at the thing, because I'll never go there again.
You probably
Because
get
I
like
got
a bonus.
scammed. What's that?
You probably get like a bonus or something.
How many
Sure,
you
yeah,
sell?
they're making.
So he's
money
like,
off
"Oh,
that.
you're gonna think you get a regular wash. Now I get a bonus because I convinced you to do this."
And God knows I'm not looking at my credit card
It's just a
statement every month.
reoccurring payment of
It's a
yeah.
reoccurring payment of $21 a month that I've never authorized, and now I have. They're gonna. It's gonna take a lot for somebody to notice a $20 charge.
Yeah. So I have a car wash by my house that I'll go to every once in a while. And same, I'm not going there enough to where I care, and I rarely even go through there. But anyways, they always do for right now for unlimited time, blah, 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 do this, and I go, that's okay, So then the next time I go, they start the spiel, and I figure I'm going to save this person some time. They don't have to go through the spiel. And he goes, right now, and I go, just the wash is fine. And he goes, I gotta say it, dude. And I go,
Yeah.
oh, okay, go ahead. And he goes through it, and I go, no, thank you. And then go
We
through.
can't be the only people annoyed by them doing that. 'Cause
Yeah.
That happened to me too. And I always tell the guy I don't live here. I go, no,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
I don't even live here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm to the point now. Like when I went to Taco Bell and they were like, "Do you want to round up?" I go, "No."
Oh,
Like, how dare you even ask me?
yeah.
Like it's like why would I want to? No. I know how to give the money to scholarships if I want to. I don't need Taco Bell to do it for me.
Still to this day, the best one was the Kentucky Fried Chicken, where the lady said, she goes, "Do you want to round up for it?" And I go, "No, thank you." And she goes, "Come on, man, it's 73 cents." And I was just like, now you're giving me the come on, man.
I know.
Yeah.
Ugh. I was like, get out of here.
It's 73 cents that Kentucky Fried Chicken is going to take of my money, donate it somewhere if they actually donate it,
Right.
and then get the tax write-off
Exactly.
for it of money that I donated to them,
Yeah.
and that I don't get the tax write-off for. That's so terrible.
I wonder if the employees are also getting like a little commission off that and how many
I
times.
don't think they're getting commission, but they're probably being
Little
told
bonus.
to force
Yeah.
that on people.
I could see how the car wash guy could get bonus on how many he sells.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that's the
absolutely.
whole point.
Yeah.
But
That's the whole point.
And I bet they get like the better schedule if they sell more or
Right.
something. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to open or you don't have to close. Like they have to. There's some incentive
Sure.
for them to be doing it.
Yeah, they get a $100 gift card or something if you get the most in the month or whatever.
Right.
We had one of the car washes with the recurring, and it's also a giant pain in the ass to cancel it. They make it sound like it's super
Yeah,
easy. It
no.
was a pain in the ass. I'm like, no, I want to. We called a bunch of times to try and cancel it so it wouldn't keep.
Well, I called the
It's like
bank
a-
already.
Yeah.
It's like a gym membership where you
Yeah.
have to like go in and you have to go to the location that you signed up with.
Yep. And
So
And
that was something I got from my brother-in-law because he was doing, I don't even know if they do it anymore, Toro, where it was basically like Airbnb with your car.
Oh yeah.
He would bought a car that he just rented out, and he goes and it pays for the car and stuff. But I got him unlimited wash for like 3 months because he was washing his car all the time because you have to make sure it's nice and clean and everything. So I got that, but I just paid for that, and it wasn't a recurring thing. It was easy,
Yeah.
That was. But I did it online. So.
Well, the manager said, I'm going to take the receipt and cancel the entire transaction. So the wash is on us today. And I said, okay, we'll see if that happens.
Oh,
Yeah.
you didn't. I would have said, okay, cool. Give me the receipt that shows that it's canceled and everything. Yeah.
I already called the bank. I
Yeah.
already took care of that. I was like, but just be careful. People are scamming left and right.
Yeah.
That's a good scam.
By the way, I would not be surprised if some of these different places that round up, they're just rounding up for themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they just take the money out
Yeah.
and they're like, and round it up.
Because they rarely tell you what it's for.
My wife and I got into I wouldn't say it was a fight this weekend, but she gave one of the most profound statements I've ever heard. She likes to do this thing now where she gets up early and she goes and sits outside by the pool with the dogs and drinks her coffee,
Mm-hmm.
which is ridiculous to me because it's 9,000 degrees and it's humid out there. So the other day she guilted me into going out, just sit outside with me for a couple minutes.
Oh.
And I was like, oof. Yeah. So I went out there and I sat down in the chair and I went to move a little bit and I felt like a little baby fart in there. And, you know, my wife, she's not down with farts. And I went to go push it out just like a little baby fart,
Oh.
but it was a big blaster.
Oh, yowza.
Yeah. And it went, and she looked at me and she stood up and I go, where are you going? She goes, I do not sit with farts. And she
Yeah.
It's like her moment of sanctuary in the morning. You ruined it. You just rip ass.
but she came up with a new phrase. I do not sit with farts.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you, like you always tell us, you tell her it's okay, it doesn't smell? Is that what you tell her?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. It didn't. No, it was definitely a morning fart.
Yeah.
You know, but it's still I think I actually might have said it there. I go, it doesn't smell, and she said, I don't sit with farts.
A morning fart.
Lingering,
Not like the
hot,
farts here.
humid,
Yeah.
hot, humid morning fart, just lingering. Oh.
Yeah.
By the way,
sit with farts.
I too do not sit with farts.
Then I did something else to her this entire weekend that she doesn't know. I brought it up every time. I brought it up like 5 times. I kept going, I do not sit with farts. But every time I brought it up is when I actually farted in front of her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she didn't even know. We were in the car. I'd fart and I'd go, I do not sit with farts.
Man, the gloves are off.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to check in with Galvin. He has today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show.
Hold on, Galvin. There's other people getting scammed at the car washes. Tom, good morning. You're on the Mike Calta Show.
Hey, good morning.
How you
Same
doing?
deal. Doing good. You? Good morning, you guys.
What's up?
Same deal as what happened to you happened to my mother. My mother and I were going through the car wash. Guy said the exact same thing. All of a sudden, lady calling back the other day says, your credit card's no longer going through. We need a new credit card number. Well, she hadn't noticed that they've been charging her for like the last 4 months for the deal.
Yeah.
And it was apparently going to go on, perpetually.
Huge,
But
huge scam.
she hadn't caught it. Yeah, huge scam. They do it to everybody all the time, like you said.
Yeah. Well, good
And that was great.
that you caught it, sir.
Yeah, we caught it. Called the bank. They're taking care of all the rest of them. So thank God for them.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you for the.
They're not the only ones.
Yep. Thanks
Yeah,
for the
can I
heads up.
mention her
buddy.
name?
I got you. Thank you. Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. It's Adam. Hey, here's my excuse for company. Say it's a company credit card. If you're getting Walgreens or Starbucks, I always just say, sorry, it's a company credit card. I got to do an expense report. I can't round up.
Oh, I
Everybody
don't even
says that.
care. They don't deserve an
Yeah.
explanation. Just go, no, it's my goddamn money. I'm not giving you nothing. Thank you, Adam.
I've always hit them with the no thanks. That
Yeah.
confuses them. Like, did he think we were offering something good to him? And I just no thanks.
Listen, Galvin, if I look over and it's $7.98 and they tell me round up, I go, yeah, take you 2 cents. I don't care.
way.
But if they tell
No.
me it's 63 cents on my dollar, there's no way you're getting that. And they go, do you want to run? I go, no. I don't ever go, no, thank you. I go, no.
I always say not today, as if like other days I do all the
Yeah.
time. Like,
Some
oh,
days-
no,
Yeah.
not
Some days
today.
you're more generous than
Yeah.
others.
Let's see.
I-
What is it? Monday? No, not today.
I've taken Chad's move because they'll say that, and most of them are for kids. They're like, really, it's for the kids. He's like, I'm a teacher. I do enough for the kids.
Wait a
Oh.
second.
And-
They actually say that it's for the kids?
well, because they'll usually tell you what charity it's for.
Yeah, a lot of times
You-
they say children's education
No.
or something. You're
Children's
like,
Hospital
get out of
or
here.
yeah, exactly.
As a
So-
guy who frequents Taco Bell, I know that it's for scholarship programs that Taco Bell is collecting the money
Right.
for. So they say.
But so I just take Chad's thing. I was like, no, thank you. I'm a teacher. I do enough for the kids.
Oh, you like stolen valor?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a coach.
You're a
I do
team,
enough.
You're a team mom.
I am a coach. I am a coach officially on paper in the county of Hillsborough. I am a coach.
Coach isn't a
Carmen.
teacher.
Yeah. Enough. I'm not going to explain it. It's easier to say I'm a teacher.
Listen, you don't
I'm a
want this.
teacher of life.
You don't want this kid to get a Taco Bell scholarship in sour cream.
No. I mean, I want that sour cream scholarship.
I feel like we should all go to Taco Bell.
Mm.
What do we have in news, Galvin?
Today's top story: the dollar rose against major peers after the United States and UK struck a framework trade pact. The latest in the flurry of deals to avert a global trade war, with investors also looking this week's U.S. and Japanese central banking meetings. Meetings in Scotland on Sunday, U.S. President Donald Trump and European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen said the deal provided an import tariff of 15% on EU goods, half the rate Trump had threatened.
Did you see the video of him cheating at golf?
Wait, kick a ball?
Kick a ball.
Yeah. Oh, really?
That makes me laugh.
Have you seen the thing that they have where you can have it strapped around your ankle and there's a ball in there and you can just hit it and it drops out from your pant leg? By the way, real quick, speaking of golf, we want to get into it. Anybody watch Happy Gilmore 2?
Yeah?
Yeah, I watched it.
No, I didn't watch it.
I saw your review, Dizzy.
I have seen Sam, what's his name from XM?
Sam Roberts?
Sam Roberts said it was fantastic, perfect, and it was great. And I was like, that's an interesting take.
And you admittedly don't like the first one.
I didn't like the first one. I liked the first one. It's a classic movie, but I didn't think it was that funny. It was just
Right.
silly and, Adam Sandler movie. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first if you want me to. I mean, or if you want to go, I don't. My take was exactly what I said it was going to be. Hey, remember when we did this in the first one?
Right.
There was so much of that. I think there was at least 6 times where I said the lines before they said the lines, like the punchline. And you're doing a thing, like, are you trying to do the algorithm where we have Travis Kelce, we have Casey Plum from the WNBA, we have Eminem, we have all these people that it's like, all right, you're just putting people in to put people in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's not serving the movie. It's literally, well, if there's anybody in any demographic, we got them because they're going to want to see this person or that person. We're going to get the Swifties and we're going to get the WNBA and we're going to get the rappers and we're going to get the golfers. Like, I get the golfers. Okay, throw some golfers, which, by the way, did not know Lee Trevino's still alive.
Yeah.
I thought Lee Trevino died like 20 years ago. But, I mean, overall, I will tell you that there was a couple things I laughed at. But for the most part, it was, hey, remember when we did this in the first one? And look how many celebrities we can have cameos.
I didn't know Lee Trevino was in it because I shut it off about 20 minutes into it. I was like, oh, that's dumb.
Yeah,
I thought it was exactly what it was going to be.
Yes.
Remember what it was?
Yep.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. I did not hate it though, but
By
it's not
the
a
way-
movie I'm going to watch again.
By the way, Adam Sandler, his daughter plays his daughter in there.
That was the other thing.
Adam Sandler's other daughter is in rehab with him.
What do you
Could
mean?
you imagine being a girl that looks exactly like Adam
Oh,
Sandler?
yeah.
God damn.
Undeniable.
There was one point
When your
where
mom is like a supermodel.
there was one point where she like looked at the camera and did a face, and I went, "Oh my god!" I mean, I felt bad for the girl because the other girl, the younger one, that's the ballerina, she's not bad.
She's cute.
Yeah, she's not bad. And listen, I'm not
She's a
judging.
mix.
Just but I'm saying like I feel bad because if you're a girl and you look exactly like Adam Sandler, I don't know whether you would say you can have all Adam Sandler's money, but you have to be a girl and look just like him. I don't know how many are
Why
taking
do you
that
have
deal.
to have so many kids in the movie?
Yeah,
It
I
just
don't know.
didn't make sense.
Yeah, it was. By the way, you want to tell your thoughts on it?
I thought it had some funny parts, and then there were some parts where I'm like, this is dumb. That's too over the top.
He kills
The
her.
world you created, it's some of the things just kind of crazy. Where I'm like, that's too over the top. It kind of takes away from the movie. But I had fun. I thought it was a fun movie. I wouldn't watch it again, like Carmen said, but I didn't think it was bad.
I thought you gave it like 8 out of 10.
No, I gave it 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
Yeah.
He kills her.
Oh, spoiler.
Yeah, I don't care.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
It's
clearly.
Happy Gilmore. It's not like it changes the whole movie. It
Yeah.
happens
By
in
the
the
way,
first 2 seconds.
Spoil Superman.
That
fool
was my
everything.
favorite thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No,
It was funny.
not-
It was funny.
That was a great way to
Right.
get into a plot. I thought that was like one of the only things I was like, oh, that's interesting that they would do that.
Can't have a happy ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a happy beginning.
Yeah.
This is dumb.
If
This is a dumb movie.
I listen, if you watch it and you like it, you know, just in my opinion, it's like Carmen said, exactly what I thought it was going to be. Remember when we did this? Here's you know,
That's what all
But
sequels
also-
are, though. Really.
surprise,
I didn't
surprise,
like it
The first
so
one
much
was
that I will
dumb.
watch it again.
surprise, surprise. Rob Schneider yells, "You can do it."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like, okay, we get it.
He wins at the end, I assume.
Man,
Yeah.
you don't even know. Oh, also, I got to tell you, Bad Bunny on Saturday Night Live was hilarious.
He's good.
His Shrek thing, all that movie, Jesus Christ.
Unnecessary.
Oh, so unnecessary.
Yeah.
Terrible. Ugh. Like there was part where remember when we did this in the first movie? He goes to the batting cage with the other golfers.
Oh, yeah.
This is how I toughened up. And for some reason, Bad Bunny is a ninja and he's grabbing balls and doing this and he's splitting them in half. And I go, so now he's a superhero? Like what?
It just didn't
He was
make
a
sense.
busboy, then he made a caddy, and now he can chop a baseball in half.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. It's an Adam Sandler movie. It doesn't have to be exactly, you know what I mean? You can have penguins that it's too hot outside for the
Right,
penguin.
right.
But I was like, I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
like at some point you have to go, what am I watching? What am I
Yeah,
doing?
yeah,
What am
yeah.
I doing here? Yeah, and also I don't want to sound like a mean old man where I'm like, you can't like it. I don't. You think it's funny,
Exactly,
love it.
yeah.
I don't, it's for me. I shut it off. I went, yeah. No.
It's not for you.
No.
That's the thing.
But
It's-
who is it for? Because my wife hated it. And my daughter was like, I don't want to see any more of this.
Right. So I think it's for the people, the younger generation, like Gen Z and like the teenagers, the people who missed Happy Gilmore the first time. They're just trying to redo it for them in their world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
The final was bad. That whole extreme golf, I didn't like that all.
Yeah.
That was so dumb.
And
But that
It's
is
just
how
been
they
golf.
should play golf.
and is that the only character that Haley Joel Osment can play now?
Yeah, fat angry guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like the same in everything I've seen him in. You know, he was the cute little kid that did a couple things, and now he's just a fat weirdo.
Yeah. Fat weirdo is perfect for him because he's still got baby face. He's still got baby
Yeah.
face, but he's just hairy now.
Very weird.
So far, F1 sucked. Superman sucked.
F1
Happy Gilmore sucked.
F1, hold on. F1 was just a predictable pile of horse crap. It was it was exactly
sucked. Sorry,
yeah. It was
Yeah.
a predictable pile of horse crap. Superman was great, but it was a great kids movie. You know what I mean? Like
No,
I
you
did-
said it was garbage.
I don't like it because how Superman's bleeding right in the first scene.
Right, right,
It
right.
just didn't make sense. Superman's the most powerful hero in the whole universe, and yet he's bleeding, and a dog
Superman's
is saving him.
crushing it at the box office, though.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I watch it like 2 or 3 times already. It's not a bad movie. It's just it's a kids movie, which is fine. It's made for kids. What was the other one?
Happy Gilmore.
Yeah,
sucked.
terrible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and say it's not terrible. It's I don't even
I think
know
it's
it.
terrible.
I don't even know it's worth watching. To be honest with you, it's exactly what you thought it was gonna be, and I like if I'm ranking it out of a 10, I give it maybe a 4.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, most sequels like, but I mean, also it's Happy Gilmore too. It's like you kind of know
Right.
what it
Right,
is.
the first one was a 4.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
so you hated it going in.
Yeah, but I expected it to be exactly what it was. So I
Yeah,
would
but
rank
you're-
them in the order of Superman, F1, Happy Gilmore.
Right.
Mm.
But if it was like the first one was a 4, so were you thinking, let me watch another 4, or let me watch like what? It's going to bring me back around.
Like Caddyshack is a great movie. Caddyshack is a great comedy. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
Does it really last? Does it stand up now?
Probably not.
Probably not. And also, the jokes don't hold up. The people don't hold up. The
Yeah.
look of it doesn't hold up. But it's still a great movie. If they made another Caddyshack, and I'm not even talking about Caddyshack 2, if they tried to remake the first one, I'm not watching that.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Adam Sandler movie?
By the way,
I like 50 First Dates. I like Big
Yeah.
Daddy. You know, those ones that actually have a story.
Big Daddy was good.
Big
Happy
Daddy's
Gilmore came out when I was 25, the original, and I thought it was funny. I thought it was really funny.
Yeah.
I think maybe one of the funniest things, and I reference it all the time, is whenever he's hitting the golf balls at the driving range, and they're like, you should try out for the Waterbury Open. And he's like, oh, yeah, great idea. And does that.
Yeah,
That's
that's
hilarious.
funny.
That's hilarious to me. And I do that,
I
I
love
do
Happy
that
Gilmore.
all the time whenever somebody says something. I go, yeah, it's a great idea.
What would you rate the original then? Out of 10?
The original, I would say, is a good 7.5 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah, like the original when you watch it for the first time was funny.
And there's a lot of classic lines.
Classic
and it's, you know,
lines.
definitely one of those ones that's.
Out of the movies that came out at that time, I think that's like the funniest movie.
You think it's funnier than Mike Myers there, the Austin Powers?
Austin Powers 2 was really good with Mini Me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was great.
That was really
Let's see,
good.
1996 comedy movies.
Which-
Kingpin.
Which I'll never
Kingpin
watch.
was great.
Austin
Yeah.
Powers again is
Tin
great.
Cup was great.
Tin Cup was
Swingers.
awesome.
Yeah.
Cable Guy. Bottle Rocket.
All those movies are great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of great in 96. 1996, That Thing You Do.
Oh,
Black Sheep, which was Tommy Boy Part 2.
Black
basically.
Sheep stunk.
Multiplicity. Multiplicity with
Keaton.
Michael Keaton was one of the
Yeah.
greatest. That was so good. Let's see. I never watched Spy Hard with Leslie Nielsen, but I'm assuming I know what that was. Biodome.
Probably sure.
That's good.
Not a comedy. Jerry Maguire. I don't know why they have it in a comedy. Let's see. Bulletproof with Adam Sandler and Damon Wayans. Yeah, so there was a lot of other really good comedies.
The
But I have to imagine if you made someone who was like 22 or 23 watch all those movies, they would either be super offended or they would not like them.
Think it
Yeah,
sucks.
yeah. I mean, there's
Different.
rarely is there a movie that stands the test of time.
Right.
Certainly, comedy changes. When I was a kid, I thought Joe Piscopo was the funniest guy in the world. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, your taste in comedy changes as it goes over and stuff. You know, there's some dramatic. Godfather obviously still stands up and is fantastic. Probably gets better over time. You know what I mean? But it's really hard for comedies to stand the test of time.
It's so funny. I just found a picture of me and Joe Piscopo the other day on my phone. I was like, where did this come from?
That's hilarious.
The long-awaited sequel rarely ever hits.
Yeah.
Rarely.
I will give you this. The long-awaited sequel to Happy Gilmore was what I expected it to be.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna be like, oh, like Coming to America was pretty awful.
Right.
But the long-awaited Happy Gilmore sequel was Happy Gilmore Part 2. It was just a second Happy Gilmore.
By the way, cannot wait to see Spinal Tap 2. Just kidding.
Oh.
Just kidding. They're doing the same thing. I already saw a trailer where they have Elton John and they have all these different.
That's the move, yeah.
Yeah. All right. We're just throwing in everybody we can, and
No.
here's what we did in the. I would imagine the amps are going to go to 12 now.
Oh,
you know what I
my
mean?
God.
Hello, Cleveland.
Mike Calta show. Good morning. Good. Sorry, Galvin.
For the first time on record, Tampa reached a temperature of 100 degrees on Sunday. That's at the airport. At
How
least.
could that be the first time? Really?
Well, it's the official reporting site. It's the airport is 100 degrees. The 3:30 p.m. observation at the Tampa weather station showed a high of 100 degrees for the first time ever. The reason Tampa has never seen an actual air temperature of 100 degrees is attributed to a combination of factors. The main one being its proximity to the water.
Okay.
Tampa has never hit the century mark until now. Yeah, so that was the first time because they have the heat index where it feels like it's this and da 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 da. Actual temperature 100 degrees, first time ever in Tampa on Sunday, and woo! I
It
felt
was
it.
brutal.
I felt it. I ran on Saturday and it was 94, and that was brutal. I mean, I don't think I've ever sweat more in my life.
Yeah, when I went to Taco Bell, I was like, it's hot.
On Sunday, I went outside with my dog and could barely even stand outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Anytime-
open the door, and I mean, if you're like me, you know, AC's just cranked way down and stuff. I mean, I saw like smoke when I
Yeah.
opened my door. I was like, "What is
You
going
can
on?"
see that on the road. There's like that wavy
wave,
kind of
yeah.
when you look down the street.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I did yesterday.
I was waiting for like a rattlesnake to go,
Tumbleweed.
tumbleweed, yeah, something.
I still prefer because I used to live in Toronto for so long, and
Oh.
I'll take this any day over
Yeah.
the cold.
Really?
Any day,
Chicago,
any
yeah,
day
Yeah.
over the
yes,
cold.
yeah,
Same.
I agree.
I love to be bundled up.
Listen, on vacation,
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to
It-
shovel or
right.
anything like
If you took a little vacation, you had like 7 days in the cold, and you got
Yeah.
to snow. You go and sit by the fire and that type of stuff. Whatever, maybe go snowmobiling and everything. You don't want to live in it.
No.
You don't
Yeah,
want to
but
live
like
in it.
when I lived in New York and we'd have snow and it was winter and it was cold and then all of a sudden it started getting warm out, I'd get depressed. Like I
Really?
liked it when it was cold out.
You know why?
I mean, I had snowmobiles
Yeah.
and I was ready for summertime.
Cold weather, it's fat guy friendly.
Not only that, but it was I don't know, it sparks me to be I'm
I
like
love
more
when it's
awake.
cold. It's fat guy friendly. You wear hoodies, baggy clothes. It's
Yeah.
fat guy friendly.
That might be it.
Most heavy people like cold as opposed to hot, because hot you're pool on in the shirt, or a shirt on
Yeah.
the pool. It's not the clothes are not the same.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Remember for a long time, I think it was in the 90s, where all the girls would wear like a flannel shirt around their waist and stuff. And we were like, we know. We know what's going on.
You're not fooling
Yeah,
anyone.
it's not a fashion trend.
That
We
was
know.
the style.
It
Yes, it was.
was the style because you were
Fat
trying
ass.
to, because it
I
wasn't
was-
cool. It wasn't cool to have a fat ass back then. Now it's
Yeah.
cool to have a fat ass.
I don't know if you know this. Back in the 90s, I was born in the 90s for one, so I was
It's not all about you.
Yeah.
There's other girls,
But I'm
you know.
just,
Yeah,
but
but
I'm just
you were
saying that was
following the trends
right.
from the older, fatter girls.
Yeah. They like the cold.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
They liked it. A man in Argentina just got a settlement for around $12,500 after what happened to him. What could happen to this guy that he wound up getting a settlement for
Did it
$12,500?
involve his wiener?
It did.
Oh,
It got stuck in the pool.
No. Involved his entire naked body.
Oh.
Oh.
he was filmed somewhere naked against his will.
Yes.
Oh,
What?
Right on it.
Where were you?
Yeah, you
After
know.
he was captured naked in his yard by Google Street View cameras.
Ah. Google's like, here's 13 grand. Shit.
Wow.
Who cares?
He's out in his yard naked. I don't know where he lives. He may live in a really rural area where, he can be naked. Nobody else is going to see him. And he's out there and then he's like, oh, Google.
All right, let's talk about this for a second. We're living in a time, okay, where when we were kids, when we were in high school, in order to go somewhere, we need a map, a physical map that we have to open up. Now we all have GPS. How we could ever get lost? Like I was watching that Seinfeld episode last night where they crashed into the pool because they had no directions. I mean, we would drive somewhere with nowhere to go. I mean, with no idea where we were going.
When I was in high school and I worked at a pizza shop, the good delivery drivers were good because they knew all the roads
Right.
on their
Right.
own.
Yeah.
Like you would hire guys because, Frank, he knows everywhere. You
Yeah.
can get anywhere as fast because he knew everything.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I delivered Chinese food, and it was because I knew the
Yeah.
neighborhood. But anyway, but what I'm saying is like we're living in a time right now where an alien ship is coming here from another galaxy, and that we have unmanned Google vehicles driving around just taking pictures of things at all times.
Yeah.
Just
But
unmanned cars driving around mapping out streets. Go ahead,
But-
Carmen. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I was gonna say, but the one thing is, I feel like your GPSs are out to get you because Chad and I will put in the same address and it will take us different routes.
Well,
And it's not based on because we'll have our tolls on, tolls off. We'll
is
do
it,
the
is
same
it the
thing.
same? Are you both using Waze? Are you both using
Yes.
Apple? You're using the
Google.
same thing? Okay.
Using the
cool.
same thing, and it always tells us something different
At the same time?
Huh,
at the
interesting.
same time.
Really?
Yeah.
Saturday night coming home from fishing and Taco Bell, I put in, I wasn't sure where it was because I was down like in Indian Shores, and I had to put my home address on the thing, and it said, go this way, whatever, to avoid an accident on 275. And I went, okay. Well, then when I realized where I was, I just shut my GPS off, and sure enough, I got stuck at the accident on the bridge. And I thought, this son of a bitch was trying to help me. It kept trying to get me to turn on 49th Street.
What were you using? Waze?
No, I was
Wait.
using Google.
Oh, see, I think Waze is the best. Waze will tell you. Waze is like, hey man, there's this going on. Boo, boo, go around this way, or there's cops up there.
Yeah.
Or there's this. Yeah. They seem to be.
Waze wants me to be involved too much.
They
She's
have-
asking me questions.
They have that on Google Maps now too.
That's
where
what
you
I use,
can-
Google.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Google is. I hate Waze. Never liked it.
Huh?
Same.
Yeah.
Can't stand it. There's a lot of locations too. It doesn't even know exist. Like I
Right.
went to Fields to go coach, and it's like that's not a real place.
Oh.
And Google
Yeah.
Maps knows it right away. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waze is made by old white people.
Maybe that's why I like it. Police in California have arrested a serial butt sniffer
Again,
who followed and sniffed a woman's buttocks in Nordstrom Rack and like 21 other women. He has a history of similar arrests and crimes, but they busted him. And I got to tell you, This guy, Dizzy has the picture up on Bone TV, and I'm sending it to you. This guy looks, he looks a little bit like Black Shrek. Like, look at this guy's ears.
I thought Bad Bunny.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
well,
No.
as Shrek.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw
Look at
the
those
guy,
ears.
and I
Whoa.
thought, but let me ask you a question: what is he getting out of that? You think?
Yeah, that's just a fetish. It's just weird.
But I mean, I get up there on my wife, and I don't smell nothing.
yeah, but I mean, you
To
see
get
guys.
close to a stranger.
Yeah, I think that's the part of it too. It's a stranger and the thrill of whether you're going to get caught or not.
Yeah.
And you see guys that'll do that, like in the gym. Girl gets up and they go over and smell it and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's wild.
How do they get down? How's this guy getting down there, you think, though?
He's
Like,
pretending like he's tying a shoe or he's
Oh,
yeah.
looking at something.
that's a good move.
Yeah,
Like the Ebor shoe licker.
But
Remember that guy?
but it's also way too close. You know what I mean? And the lady's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Huh? What? Oh no."
Yeah.
But I mean, he's literally like right here next to her. Like if you're tying your shoe,
Yeah.
you're not going right up next to somebody kneeling down and tying your shoe there. It's not like an emergency. You have to.
What
tie
do
your
you
shoe.
do if you're in the store and you look over and Jenny's like putting some clothes on a rack and some guy's down there trying to sniff her butt?
Oh, I go like I'm looking for something, and then I just kick him in the face as hard as I
Yeah.
can.
I mean,
It's
what if
hard.
he doesn't touch her?
Doesn't matter. If I know he's too close to be doing it, he's absolutely trying to sniff. I kick him with all my might and try and put his head through the uprights.
Yeah. I get it.
You
I
got to.
I don't know. I mean, I would probably do the same thing, but also
And then guess what
I
he's
get
sniffing? Mine.
it. Oh no,
It's not as good.
Oh no.
It's not as good.
Got to send a message.
Yeah. Tell your friends. I actually give him
Yeah.
one of those. Non-American things that the world highly recommends that Americans do include month-long vacations.
I'm with that.
All right, I'm listening. High-speed trains.
Yeah. Hi, how we don't have a better train system?
It's
is
wild.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Like especially in Florida, where we have such a long state. The number one thing we should have is just a constant train that goes from Pensacola to Miami.
Yeah.
Or, take it to as far
That'd be
as
great.
you can. I mean, it would make the most sense. It's a straight shot.
It almost happened a couple years ago when Rick Scott was governor.
Right.
He vetoed it. With
There
the
was
light rail.
something. There was something there with it though, because I remember being furious that
Some
he
of the
vetoed.
funding,
that
yeah.
the funding was bad for us.
But it was
Yeah.
going to go Miami, Tampa, Orlando.
I know, but I mean that it's crazy how we don't have that. I have taken the train from Tampa to Orlando before, not to stop there, but I've been through on the train before. But how we don't have one that goes from up North Florida all the way down to South Florida is nuts.
Do
and
you
definitely
know
Orlando.
how many games and concerts I would go to if there was a train that went over to Orlando or went down to Miami?
yeah.
Like
Oh,
I'd be
yeah.
seeing the Magic all the time. I'd be seeing bands over there. Go down and see the Dolphins play if there's a team that I want to see against them or whatever.
Especially some of those speed trains go like 200 miles an
Yeah.
hour. Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
home in an hour.
It's
less.
crazy. I've been on that train in Japan, and it. I was trying to explain when you're on it, you don't feel it, but when it passes you and you're standing there,
Oh,
and there,
sure,
oh my
yeah.
god, yeah,
You
It's
definitely
crazy.
standing behind the yellow line on that.
Yeah.
The other thing, which has kind of caught on here in America, is bidets.
I don't. Bidets because they built it into
Right.
the toilet seat. Yeah, the old school bidet, we have to crouch over it and
Right.
turn the thing on.
But they
That's
have the
just-
one that now you can just put on,
Yeah,
as an after.
I got busted peeing in the bidet the other day.
Oh yeah.
My wife gets so mad at me. Well, it's too
Why?
That's all the
I don't
same
know.
thing.
far. It's not really.
Mm.
It's kind of. I don't know.
It's like whenever we were in high school, whenever you lived in a place that had a basement and stuff, we used to pee in the sink all the time. You big utility sink.
Why?
Go upstairs.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're in the basement. It's a big. Do you know what a utility sink
Yes,
is?
I have one.
Yeah, that's stuff that you like clean paintbrushes and stuff.
Yeah.
Nobody's bathing in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't
You
even
just
want
run the
it.
water and pee in the sink. It's not a big deal. Oh, this guy's cracking up. He's peeing outside and
Yeah.
peeing in his
Oh,
pool.
yeah. I don't think it's not that big of a deal. It's just funny to me.
Makes it easier.
Utility sink, yeah.
Today
My
is
paintbrushes
National.
smell like pee.
Today is National Milk Chocolate Day.
Not a fan.
Not a fan of milk
Yeah.
chocolate. What do you like? Dark chocolate?
No. Oh, milk chocolate. I thought you meant chocolate milk.
Oh, I like chocolate
Yeah,
milk.
no,
too.
I like chocolate. I do like chocolate.
Chocolate milk's delicious.
Chocolate bars, yes.
Yeah.
Chocolate cake, no. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends. Because chocolate.
Chocolate
there-
ice cream, no.
A lot of different chocolate tastes, though. You know what I mean? Like You say chocolate, it's not one chocolate.
Right. You're right. You're right.
know,
It's not.
I like the old school, just straight up Hershey's chocolate bar sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah?
I'll
Those
eat
are
a
good.
chocolate
Yeah.
bar.
My wife likes those with almonds.
Yeah, those
The
are
ones
good
with
too.
almonds in there.
It's all about food on the show.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
In a new poll, people were asked what they think the top priority is for a professional athlete during their career.
Making the most money.
Well, it breaks down to a bunch of different stuff. 35% of people said it's earning as much money as possible. So that's one of the biggest ones. Yeah. 30% said winning as much as possible.
Well, that too. Yeah.
That's a big part of it.
Stats.
15% said maintaining a healthy personal and family life. 4% said using their platform for good causes.
Oh,
Well, that's a lot of people, role model. Listen, just because they're good at something doesn't make them a role model. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You can catch a ball, now you have to take care of kids. It never made sense to me. 2% said entertaining fans.
yeah, I mean, that is their job.
Their job is to perform on the field. Their job,
but they're a form of you're a baseball player, you're an entertainer.
well, you're entertaining your fans when you're winning and you're doing well. You know what I mean? So if you go back to winning as much as possible,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
care. In fact, there's sometimes I like guys that are so robotic. Paul Skeens, who pitches for the Pirates, the guy's unbelievable. And you know what he does whenever he strikes people out? Just stares at him
Yeah.
and then goes and throws another.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He doesn't. There's no fist pumping or doing anything. It's
Sometimes-
just like I do. This is what I do.
You'll hear like fighters of boxers like, "Oh, we want to go out and give everybody a good show." Like they'll say that all the time.
Yeah.
and they fight like I guess not harder, but
Listen, if you have two guys in there, whether it's any combat sport, whether it's boxing or MMA or anything, and they're so technical that most people are like, "This is boring." People-
like Roy Jones.
People that love it, oh, Roy Jones was exciting.
yeah.
Roy Jones.
Well,
is-
Mayweather.
What do you have
Roy-
against Roy Jones? You have said this before. Roy Jones, listen to me. I'm telling you right now, Roy Jones
Roy Jones wins a
arguably-
fight by the fifth inning, and then he just lays off the rest of the fight.
This guy
By the
knows
fifth
boxing.
round- By the fifth
He was
round, he
one of
wins
the
a
most
fight, and
exciting-
he just lays.
Arguably one of the best fighters ever to do it. Had titles
Boring.
in different weight classes and stuff. Oh, he was crazy. He would drop his hands. He would drop his hands and do
Yeah.
this, and they throw, and he'd counterpunch and just drill him. It was
Yeah.
unbelievable.
the big knock on Mayweather is that he's boring because
He's a defensive fighter.
defensive.
He figured it out. He figured it out, and he didn't have
get ahead
later
on
in
the
his year-
cards and just ride it out.
didn't have knockout power, but he would win. Yeah, I get that. I
Yeah.
get that. You will listen. Everybody wants to see knockouts, and you want to see him fighting in a phone booth. Everybody wants Gotti Ward going on all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
That's fighting. That,
Sure.
I don't believe a UFC championship should take a belt should pass unless somebody gets knocked out.
no, or taps.
Yeah, or taps.
TKO.
No decisions. Yeah.
That'd be interesting. Go until somebody gives. Yeah.
That's
Maybe.
it. That's how
Talk
you
to
decide who the
Dana.
champion.
Let's get that
We
done.
got a call today.
Dana
Yeah.
does seem to push those guys to like when fights are boring, he'll come out and say that was a horrible fight, it was boring,
Sure.
and I apologize.
And they even give bonus for fighting
Yeah.
the night and for knockouts and different stuff like that. They want that. That's exciting,
Right.
For sure. I'm just as much as anybody else. If they're grappling the whole time, you're like, all right, he's just laying on top of him. I get
Right.
it that he's doing moves and stuff, but it's like, ugh. Yeah, you want stand up, bang, fighting in a phone booth type of thing.
Like those two guys that went to the center of the ring at the end of the fight.
Oh
where they
yeah,
call it out.
Max Holloway. Where he
That's the
points.
way to go.
Yeah, knocked him out with like a tenth of a second left.
Mm.
That was crazy. So some of the different stuff they say: maintaining her healthy and personal life, blah blah blah, all that stuff. Winning as much as possible, but really, they say the money is the number one thing.
Money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
athletes, go get your money, get your bag.
I like month-long vacation idea of that, but I would not like that. I don't know. Like if I could do like not with this job, you don't want to do that. This is the kind of job where after I was gone for a week, I'd be like, I go crazy.
I think that's for if you're retired.
Yeah, but like what would be good was like my wife's job. If we said, hey, for a month we're gonna go in the mountains, and she could still do her job every day remotely like she does it now, because she does all telehealth stuff.
Right.
So if she could say we're going to go for a month in the mountains, but she's going to still work every day.
Yeah.
That's how I like it. That's what I want her. I basically want her to work, and I want to retire.
Also, like a month is a long time to be doing anything. A month, you're like, all
But
right,
not a long time to be doing nothing.
yeah. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I feel like I would
Yeah,
get bored.
I get bored.
like
I get
even
bored.
on Christmas break, I enjoy it, but that's only because I'm drinking wine on the couch. If I'm not like drinking wine and I'm being productive, after about 3 or 4 days, I'm like, Well, what do I do now?
I know. And then I start driving everybody crazy because nobody wants to. I got nobody to talk to, so I'm just talking.
I was gonna say, Chad gets so he's like, "Are you going back to work yet? You're mean."
Nah.
Yeah, go be mean to them like you are every day.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, "I'm just being funny." He was like, "It's not funny. You're mean."
We're very familiar with it. Chad.
Yeah.
This is pretty interesting. So obviously Hulk Hogan died. We've heard all about that and stuff. But back in 2014, Hogan discussed his experience as a musician in an interview with Vice, recalling playing with a band called Ruckus that he was in. And he said he was a pretty good bass player for a while. And I've seen him play bass. At one point, he found out that the Rolling Stones were looking for a bass player after Bill Wyman retired. In an award show, Hulk was talking with Mick Jagger's then wife, Jerry Hall. He was like, look, I used to play bass. I know all the Rolling Stones songs. Tell Mick if they need a bass player for the Rolling Stones, I swear to God, I could show up. I could rehearse one day and play everything they play. Please tell Mick. He said, never heard back from him. Hogan went on to say, so then I heard Metallica needed a bass player. And brother, I was writing letters. He said, I made a tape of myself playing and sent it to their management company. Kept making calls, trying to get through. I tried for 2 weeks and never heard a word back from them either. He said, I would have quit wrestling to play in the Rolling Stones or Metallica like that.
Yeah, let me tell you, he stunk.
I mean, listen, he's not playing.
Here's how I know he stunk. And I'm also a stinky bass player. When we played at Hogan's Beach Club, I said, do you want to come on stage and do a song with us? And he was like, I don't know, brother. I haven't played in a long time. And then I go, what songs you go to? He didn't even have like a go-to song that he could just play.
Yeah, but he, like how long had it been since he played and stuff? Because I did see.
He was ready to play for Metallica.
Right. Yeah, I don't think he was going to. I think, if they would have said, oh, this is hilarious, we're going to get Hulk Hogan to play, whatever.
Is that Hulk Hogan up there?
But I saw him playing with Mean Gene Okerlund singing.
Oh, yeah.
That
Back
was
when they did the,
He said, I was hoping for a call from them, but never got one. And all the haters are like, you never auditioned for Metallica. Of course I didn't, but I tried, he said.
Yeah.
Which I think he got it. Like listen, I'm not the greatest bass player, but they'd love to have Hulk Hogan in the Rolling Stones.
Hilarious.
6'7", just ripped up there the bass.
For whom the bell tolls.
Everybody in Metallica wearing black, and he's over there in red and yellow. That'd be great.
Speaking of people who died since Ozzy Osbourne's death last week, streams for Black Sabbath and his solo music are way up. The greatest hits package, the Essential Ozzy Osbourne, made it back into the top 10 of the Billboard 200.
Oh, good for Ozzy.
A lot of people listen to Ozzy. And we had heard about this. I don't know whether you guys saw this or not. People were saying, hey, with all these, different people dying, Death Pool, here's some suggestions. A rep for Phil Collins is denying rumors that he's in hospice care.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying he was in hospice care. They said he is in the hospital getting knee surgery.
Carmen, I'd still pick him up if I were you.
Nope. Listen, I looked because I wanted to see if anyone had them, and I was shocked that no one did.
So I saw Phil Collins. They did a thing on Drumeo with him and his son, and Phil is in rough shape. Like he, you could tell that they sat him in that chair, and he's not doing anything. And if he needs to get out of the chair, they're helping him.
Oof.
Does he have something specific, a disease, or just he's just old?
Oh, I think he did have something.
Oh, yeah, I know what it is. He has Susu Studio disease. No.
Yeah,
that's
that's
just suffering from Suzu Studio.
they fade fast when you have that.
Yeah, this is going down quick.
Oh my gosh.
Do you know what I can't stop thinking about?
That's one of the best ones because he's that's a grenade.
Classic.
The way he cuts it off is so good. George Lucas is opening the Lucas Museum of Narrative Art in LA next year. It'll house everything from movie props to fine art to comic book art, all kind of different stuff that he's been collecting for the last 50 years.
That'd be kind of cool to see.
I'm sure he's got a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And just think of just his movies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like all the stuff that he has just from the movies that he made. It's a lot of stuff. This is funny because we've heard about Arnold Schwarzenegger argued with the director, what's his name, for Terminator, Cameron, about I'll be back. He said it should be I will be back, like it didn't make sense to him, and they were kind of going back and forth, and James Cameron goes, just say I'll be back. You know what I mean? Like he knew that was going to be the line and stuff. Liam Neeson says he begged the Taken director to cut the certain set of skills line.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I thought maybe he thought it was corny or whatever. Obviously, he didn't. It became the biggest thing.
Yeah, it's
anybody who does a Liam Neeson impression, that's what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many of those movies did they make? They made like 3
Oh,
Taken
yeah,
movies, and then they made like 5 other movies of where people just get taken.
I think I know 2 that I remember. Maybe there's a third one.
Yeah, there's at least 2.
Taken 2 wasn't that bad. It was pretty good.
No,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
saw the second one.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Not as good as the first one.
Just
but
Liam Neeson beating people and stuff up was pretty cool.
do we think the new Naked Gun will be any good?
It will be as good as the old Naked Guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be dumb, funny. Like I'm
The
telling you right
trailer
now,
made me laugh.
just the trailer when it's a little girl and then he pulls the mask up and stands up. There's no way possible that could happen. It makes it funny.
I think he's the perfect person to do that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because what's his name was a serious.
Nielsen?
Leslie Nielsen was a completely serious actor.
Yeah.
You know, and
That's
then,
kind of what he's known for now is that character.
yeah,
Airplane
and that. Yeah,
the
doing
Naked
all
Gun
that type
movies.
of stuff.
Which is so funny because Liam Neeson was a serious actor too, and also not really a tough guy. And now he's like, now he's tough in all
Oh,
his
he
movies.
even said it took. I wasn't until I was like in my late 50s where they decided I was a tough guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was wild. Yeah, but you know he sells it, does a good
he
job.
does. Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger might be returning to the Predator universe for the first time since the original movie.
Stop.
He was only in the first one.
Yeah,
Okay.
Right?
So
I think so.
Yeah.
and then he
Yeah.
kills it.
that one. But
That
there's
one.
a whole
yeah,
there's
yeah,
a whole
yeah.
planet of them.
I have to tell you, I love those Predator movies.
The original Predator was great.
The original Predator was really a good movie.
Yeah.
I think the new one, they're like on an island or not an island, planet, and it's like they're they're like more human like.
I remember there was one with Topher Grace, and they were all like
yeah.
convicts, and they had them hunting them or doing something. I don't know whether I ever even got what the plot was. I was like, I don't know.
Prey was good though. I like Prey. You guys didn't like the Prey one?
Which one's
Oh,
Prey?
that
Where
was
it's
the
like
one where
the-
they go back in
like
the
the-
Indian.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was good.
that was
That was
great.
good.
What was that?
It was like a prequel.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Indians.
Yeah,
Yeah. That was
was a great
good. That
I,
was
yeah, I
good.
did think that was good.
It
Yeah.
came out in the pandemic. I remember it was on like Amazon Prime
Yes,
or something.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I thought that was a good take on it. I was like, oh, that's interesting. It's kind of like Doctor Sleep. Doctor Sleep, which was the whole Shining thing, whatever. That was good too.
Yeah.
I like that.
I think, but before that one, the Prey one, Alien vs Predator was the last one I watched.
Alien vs Predator, I didn't like,
Yeah.
but man, I missed the pandemic.
You
So
did.
awesome.
You loved it.
It was great. I'd get off the air, put my mask on, run to Publix, get all the food that we need, then lock it down. Lock it down like
Stay
the
there.
Purge. It was great.
Nowhere to go.
Just wait for my Amazon packages to come in, buying stuff that I don't need, sending stuff to Bobby.
There was a lot of nope during the pandemic.
Oh yeah.
Anybody trying to nope.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. No, you can't do that. By the way, Amazon. I love Amazon. They did kind of mess me up a little bit.
What happened?
I got 2 bags of dog treats and a 6-pack of the foaming hand soap. Late, by the way. They said it'd be there tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it took like 3 days. I was like, come on,
Jesus.
Jesus Christ, what? I can't even wash my hands. But whenever I got there, so it was the 2 bags of dog treats, obviously are in bags, and then the soap was in a box, a 6-pack box. So then they put it in one of those big bags that they ship it all together. Whenever I opened it, one of the soaps was broken open,
Oh,
and it was
come
just
on.
soap all in the bag. Yeah. By the way, I was like, "Oh, well, this is screwed up. I'll either get another soap or whatever. You got to send it back." Because I go, "It's fine. It's $1.50
yeah.
or whatever. I'll just take it." Love Island USA. Anybody watching Love Island USA?
No.
So I started watching Love Island because they were talking about it. Everybody's talking about it. But it's the English version. It's not great. But Love Island USA season 7 was Peacock's biggest original series
Oh.
ever.
Wow.
Why did it take to season 7 for us to start hearing about this? Like it seems
I don't know how many seasons they did before they popped it into the U.S.
like I just started hearing about it, and then you find out, oh, it's been on for like 7 years.
Because
Yeah.
it's all on the streaming services
Oh.
and stuff like that. So unless that's in your algorithm, unless you're watching shows like that,
But now
you kind of have to like go search for it.
now I started seeing like places having parties and stuff,
Yeah.
watch parties.
Love Island parties.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm like, where did this come from?
All I know is I watched Naked and Afraid last night, or one of those shows. I've been watching Shark Week, and now it's just naked people trying to survive somewhere. I don't get this show at all. I don't understand why they have to be naked, and they're
Because you're in the elements. It makes it more difficult.
listen.
And makes you want to watch it. So you can be like, oh, maybe,
Yeah.
There's
maybe I'll
nobody
see-
on there I want to see naked,
Huh?
and they also I'm not sure where they are. It's kind of like a desert, but so far there have been 3 houses on this property, old busted down houses, and they're like, we can take the roof off of this and build another house. I'm like, or you could just stay in this one, you moron.
Yeah.
It's already right here. Like, I don't understand what I'm watching. And you're naked on top of that.
Then they're never attractive.
No,
Ever.
I have to think that even if they were the most attractive, they would not look attractive being naked on the show, carrying around gear.
No.
No, I did not. I was not getting it.
It's
at
like
all.
the Seinfeld thing. You don't want to see people do certain things naked.
Yes. Yes.
Opening a jar,
Oh.
bending,
Yeah.
bending down, coughing.
Some people.
So it looks like the first USA episode date was in 2019. So still, that's been a while. Yeah, I guess this has actually been on. Love Island's been on for 12 seasons.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, it's wild.
Not a Love Island guy. I'm not saying I won't ever watch it. I just haven't started.
Yeah, I may try and watch the U.S. version and see if that's any better because it was like, all right, whatever. For Hall of Fame defensive back and Colorado coach Deion Sanders, questions have swirled about his health for several weeks. Answers are apparently coming today. Sanders will conduct a press conference today. Officially, the event is expected to, quote, provide general and team updates.
He's dying.
Did you see the trailer, the teaser he put out
No.
on his social media? It's him looking at his phone. He's like, I did something hard today. I had to make a will. And then he just cuts off and says announcement.
Stupid.
Shador and Shiloh are not at Colorado anymore. So,
Right. So he's done.
So he's done, which
Yeah.
everybody said was going to be the case anyways.
Right.
And he was like, no, I'm here. I mean, I know he has had health issues
right.
because he had his toes amputated and stuff.
Yeah.
But
By the way, Shane Gillis saying about him getting his son getting his
oh,
jersey retired. It's not because of nepotism. It's because he went 13 and 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but everybody said the minute Travis Hunter and Shador
Sure,
are gone,
he was done.
he's going to leave.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what's happening.
Surprise, surprise.
So,
And there's a trailer for it.
yeah.
Fantastic Four: First Steps has achieved the studio's biggest debut of the year.
Anybody see it?
No,
You saw it?
Yeah, I saw it.
What do you think?
It was all right. It didn't have a lot of action. You want to go see action, don't see this one.
I heard the first
heard
10
that.
minutes and the last 10 minutes were great.
They were okay. I'll say it without ruining it. They do this thing where like the big bads aren't treated like big bads. So that makes sense. Like Ultron. If you ever saw Age of Ultron, they got rid of him. Like, oh, we figured it out. And they're done.
yeah.
That's what
yeah.
I hate about those type of movies.
What about the stretchy guy?
The acting was great.
Yeah.
And the storyline was just focused on the baby a lot, and they were just building the characters so much. Not
Yeah,
a lot of
very.
action.
I heard it's very family oriented.
Yeah.
It's like all about their family.
You'll definitely make that sound near the end of the movie. I want to see.
Any surprise cameos by other superheroes?
No.
Oof.
No.
Yeah.
So it scored a heroic 118 million at the domestic box office and 218 million globally.
I don't have a movie friend
To go and see
to
movies.
go and
with?
see movies with.
Do you need one?
Yeah, you really look like a loser
To
when
keep
you go
you
to movies,
awake?
but also to keep me awake. Because when I fall asleep and I snore in a movie, I do one of those, and I don't want to be that guy over there. Somebody tap me on the shoulder.
I got to tell you, a lot like the shirt in the pool. I don't think anybody cares if you're at the movie by yourself.
But what if
Yeah.
I'm doing that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Then I'm going to go out to my car and get my gun.
You know,
No.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
want that.
I'll throw popcorn first. Finally, in news, some of the most nostalgic songs are ones that were made up for a movie or TV show, and People Magazine put together the 15 best fake songs.
Suddenly I'm up on top of the world. Should have been somebody else. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. That one.
Let's see. Theme
Greatest
song,
American Hero.
Greatest American Hero is not in
Oh
here.
my God.
Yeah.
George can't come to the phone.
That's so good. Believe it or not.
Fake songs that I don't.
Well, I can give you, I mean, one of the biggest ones, one of the ones I thought of immediately. Carmen, maybe you're thinking of it as well. Comes in number 3. Smelly cat, smelly,
Smelly
cat.
cat.
Yeah.
What have they been feeding you? Smelly cat, from Friends.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Never watched Friends either.
I've seen a couple.
You were not
episodes.
big for NBC on Thursday nights, were you?
No, I've seen a couple episodes here and there, but
No,
never
they
got
don't
into it.
show it at the hockey rink bar.
Yeah.
Some of these I have no idea, so maybe you guys know. Shiny Teeth from Fairly
Shiny
Odd
teeth. Shiny teeth. No.
from Fairly Odd Parents.
No.
I don't know that one.
What about Kitty from Big Bang Theory? Small kitty, little ball of fur. Is it not on there?
Let's see. No,
What about from Eurotrip? Scotty doesn't know.
that's a great one.
Is that on
By
there?
the way, that's a great one. It's not on
Oh
here.
my God.
That is a great one. Does anybody know "Squirrel in My Pants" from Phineas and Ferb?
No. And I love Phineas and Ferb.
Phineas and Ferb, "Squirrel in My Pants." The Legend of the Rent from School of Rock.
No.
in there?
What is that?
I don't know. Is that one that Jack Black makes up about paying rent or something? I don't know.
Probably.
In the Moonlight, Do Me from Modern Family. Do you remember that? It
Yes.
was the boyfriend.
Dylan.
Dylan,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, that's
Do
good.
me. Yeah. Let's see some of the other ones. Feeling the Love from That's So Raven. Let's Go to the Mall from How I Met Your Mother. Maybe this one, Hannah Montana, The Bone Dance.
No.
Oh, what's that?
Bone dance.
I could do that.
Smelly Cat came in at number 3. A little bit Alexis from well, you can't say it. Creek. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
A
one.
little bit. Yeah.
And then they say the number 1 is Ultimate from Freaky Friday. Take Me Away is the I guess the actual song or whatever, but Jamie Lee Curtis plays the guitar solo.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
Scotty doesn't know. That's a great one. That's a great
Yeah.
one. Sure. Smelly Cat, I think that totally makes sense because everybody remembers that. But some of the other, I just didn't know any of these other
That
ones.
thing you did wouldn't count as fake songs.
Oh, yeah, that's
Those are all-
great.
those
Yeah,
are all
that's
fake
what I was
songs.
thinking it was going to be on there.
Yeah.
I can't
Oh.
believe the Big Bang Theory one isn't on there.
Fever Dog.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
Fever Dog.
Yeah.
That's great.
Fever Dog's a great song.
So good. I think we make a new list. This list is terrible. We keep Smelly Cat, we lose the rest of them.
That's fine.
All right, well, there you go. That is it for news.
All right, Galvin. Thank you.
Got it.
I
Oh,
am in the middle of I'm torn between saying two things.
okay.
One is I do enjoy your feedback on this show.
Oh, no.
Like sometimes we think something is so bad and you like it. So we go, okay, they liked it. We'll do it again.
It's like Joe. I think he's so bad, but
Right.
people love Joe.
Sometimes it works in the opposite, where something we think is so good and you people are like, that stinks. And we learn that stinks. That's what I call positive feedback. Positive or negative could still be positive. Then there's people who send memes and reels, and I think I would say that has gone down 90% since we started bitching about it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty good. I may get 1 or 2 a day now, and I just delete them, and people are taking the hint, I think.
I will tell you that saved in my notes, I have a sentence that says, I have seen every dog and drum video ever.
Yeah.
And then I just copy and paste that into a
Yeah.
lot of stuff.
Yeah. So, but I would say, in my opinion, on my personal one and my show one, that it's gone down 90%. And sometimes I'll get, I know you hate this, but
Yeah.
and I go, okay, well, I'm still not looking at it.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have a new form of feedback here that is really old school and hasn't been used in a while, but we got a voicemail. And the voicemail is something you'll chime in about, Dizzy. It's about Monica.
Oh,
Yeah. And the criticism of Monica and where this steers into is unbelievable. And this was a voicemail that was left for one of our senior managers in the building. I'm going to play this voicemail for you when we come back. And I don't know where you people get the balls on you. It's hilarious. We'll do that next. It's a Mike Calta show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Pap out today. Dizzy filling in. Dizzy, thank you for filling in.
of course, got me kicked off JP show, but I'm here.
Yeah, I mean, not for good, but
I mean,
just for the day.
I don't know whether we did,
Yeah.
just because you said.
You made your choice.
Yeah, I did.
If you had the choice, you would
Oh,
just
okay,
do
okay.
sending show?
Am I getting paid the same I would if I
Yes.
did JP's?
Like
I enjoy doing JP show.
you do.
I do enjoy it. It's just
Do you
know.
enjoy Monica?
Yeah.
Oh,
I like
Hesitation.
Monica.
There's a little hesitation.
Me and Monica are like we have like a brother and sister type relationship where it's like sometimes I just want to choke the hell out of her.
you guys are
And
the
then
same
sometimes-
size. I would think
It's
that,
true.
you know,
You probably get away with it.
you would
See eye
bond.
to eye on a lot of things.
I'm still not sure you're two different people. By the way, speaking of Monica, at the Beach Bash, Monica's legs are fantastic. She has fantastic legs.
She's a
But
runner.
she runs.
Yeah, well, she run.
Yeah.
I know, but really good. you know,
Yeah.
as a leg connoisseur.
It's unfair for her to be a runner because she's just so tiny. She doesn't have to go very far.
No.
Little tiny legs.
Do you know how many steps she probably has
Yeah.
to do compared to normal person? You know, whatever.
Normal people.
Yeah, like what is it? 5,000 steps or 10,000 steps?
10,000.
Is what 5 miles supposedly? Or
Oh, I don't know.
I forget what the breakdown was.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's probably doing 800,000 steps.
Oh my god,
compared to
that would be crazy. Yeah. All right. So we were talking about the feedback that we get on the radio station, just through mostly social media now. Very rarely do people call. I get calls every day on my voicemail, but it's usually just Medicine Man. And then another guy. I checked my voicemail the other day for the first time in a long time. The guy, he's like, I have a vodka or a whiskey or something. And he's like, and I'm throwing a party and I want to come on your show to promote the party. And I was like, interesting. That's called advertising.
Yeah.
Maybe you should buy an advertising.
Called the
schedule.
wrong department.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't think people understand how that works. I think it'll be fun. Yeah, I bet it would be a lot of fun. Like the bands.
For you.
Yeah, like the bands that are like, hey, we think it would be a great idea if we did a show with Pipple Toddler. Yeah, I bet you do think it would be a
Right.
great idea.
yeah.
You'd like to play to a lot of people. Anyway, this was a voicemail that was left for Jason, who is our big boss, and it is mostly about Monica. Now, is it pretty self-explanatory of what the guy's calling when it talks about the desk, or should I preface that first?
Well, if you've ever watched Bone TV, you see what the radio station is set up like. You know, it's got the 4 microphones around the big thing and stuff, and it's got the board there
Right.
and everything. Yeah. So that's what this guy is referencing.
So this guy stumbled upon Bone TV and saw Monica and is so obsessed with the fact that her desk is so big that he called the big boss to tell him that her desk was too big. Listen to this.
Good morning. My name is Charlie, and I randomly came across the JP show, and there's a female host, and her desk, it absolutely might be the biggest desk of any desk that I've ever seen. I was actually looking up like cruise lines. I think Princess Cruises, Norwegian Cruise Line, Viking Cruise Line, Virgin Voyages, Holland American, Celebrity Cruises. This woman's desk is twice as big as the largest cruise line ever. I'm fascinated. I'm obsessed. Why does she have that massive desk? She has a little computer, but she might have the biggest desk I've ever seen. No one has a desk that big. O.J. Simpson, the judge in the O.J. Simpson trial, his desk wasn't that large. Anyway, I think I'd like to do a show on your channel. So my number is 818-646. And if you do give me the opportunity to do a show or a podcast on I guess on Cox Media, I'll just take like a little tiny bench. I don't need a massive desk. Anyway, once again, my name is Charlie.
Yeah.
My number is 818-646. I'd like to do a show on your program, but I just need like a little desk, like a little picnic bench. You know how when you're little, you go to the park with your favorite girlfriend, and you sit like a little picnic bench. I don't need like a massive Judge Wapner. What is going on with her desk? I think you can get with what I'm presenting to you. Once again, 818-646. I just want a small desk. Okay, take care. Thank you for listening.
I mean, this was a guy who didn't even listen to the channel, just happened to stumble across the show and was so taken back by Monica's desk that he thought he was going to call, and then was like, I'd like a show.
Yeah.
I'd like a show. That's what we do. We just give out shows to callers now.
He wants a show. Doesn't need a big desk.
No.
either.
Yeah.
No, I could do a show with a fraction of the size of her desk, is
Park
what
bench.
he's saying.
Park bench.
Oh, my God.
I mean, he does make a good point. When you look at the picture, it's like this massive.
But you
You
don't
can tell
Janet,
it's a table.
Right.
There's
It
5
kinda-
chairs.
It does kind of look like she's this little person at a massive desk. If you think it's a desk,
But
which
what
it's not.
business is it of his?
No.
And how does that translate to him getting a show?
Not show, no. But if you stumble across that, you're like, what the hell's going on here?
I don't know. I find that to be hilarious, and I think that guy, I'm telling you right now, is a mental patient. Anybody that is going to make that phone call, that think that they are going to that they deserve an answer, that they should be explained, that if they can't figure out what they're looking at, that they need that we're going to take time out of our day to explain to him what he's seeing. That guy's a mental patient. Speaking of mental patients, have you talked to Spanish, Dizzy?
No. Well, he's texted me now and then.
He has.
Yeah, but we haven't had any conversations because whenever we're going to go hang out and meet up, he always falls through. I'm like, well, I'm not going to chase you around trying to hang out.
Oh,
So
wow.
you'd still hang out with him.
I mean, I'd go see what's up with him and, have a talk with him in person. I don't know if we would go like just plan hangouts now. You know what I mean?
It blows my mind that he hasn't reached out to any of us.
I talked to him.
Really. You?
Oh.
Yeah, the same thing. He'll text me every once in a while.
Yeah.
Okay, so then really it's just me.
Basically, yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
Well, and me, but
And
he and I, we're never like super close, right?
Right.
Like, we went out a couple times, like if there was fights and he went with me or did that stuff. Not like we weren't friends, but we didn't hang out outside of this. My thing that makes it so interesting that he has not talked to you at all. You were his number one. You were his whole life. You were his,
Sweet, sweet prince.
or was that fake?
Oh, I mean, I didn't really feel it was real while it was
I know,
happening.
but you know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty wild.
But also Joe. But he's mad at Joe.
Yeah. Carmen, that's maybe
That is
the
pretty
wildest
weird.
one.
Yeah.
That may be the wildest one because they were friends.
And we were going to lunch like every week when this whole debacle started happening and rolling out. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
But I get it because, again, I was very critical of the relationship that he went back to. So you're not going to be able to make that work with someone like that's critical of it in your life. So
My thing was, I didn't care about his stupid relationship. Just don't let it affect work. I don't care if you date Siamese twins. There's none of my business. Just don't have it affect anything that has to do with me. That was the only thing I cared about.
Yeah.
I don't know. It is weird.
He felt let down by you guys real early on, and that was one of the conversations we had. I was like, well, you let them down first, right? It wasn't like they did anything crazy. It's they're reporting what's happening, and you let them down. They didn't turn their back on you. They're just disappointed in what you did.
Well, yeah, what does that mean that we let him down?
I guess just this whole situation. He feels like this was months ago, obviously, when
Yeah.
all this happened. That like y'all turned your backs on him.
But how? Nobody has said to him the one night he texted me at 10 o'clock on a Sunday night. That was the first time I heard from him since he didn't show up for work. And I said, Spanish, this is not the time to talk about this at 10 o'clock on a Sunday night. And that was it. Never heard from him again. And I didn't say I won't talk to you anymore. And I said this is an inappropriate time to discuss this at 10 o'clock on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And he said, I tried to call you once before. I said, well, doesn't matter. Now is not the right time. And
the only time I actually talked to him was like right after it happened.
yeah.
Like the day after it all went down is when I talked to him. The rest have been just kind of like generic texts, like people that reach out to him trying to get to the show, and then, hey, can I give this person your number?
Yeah, and that's cool of
And
him
which,
to
yeah,
do
and he's
that.
been cool about that and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, of course.
And again, we've said this, and I've said it every time we brought it up. I don't have anything against him, and I would not like if I was out at a restaurant and saw him, I would say hi to him. It would be awkward, but I'm not mad at him.
Yeah,
I just think it's a weird situation.
awkward more than anything. Yeah,
It would be awkward because we haven't spoken, and then just to see him would be awkward,
Right.
Yeah.
right?
A lot of people are asking, what if he shows up at the beach bash? Well,
I
it'd be
thought
weird.
it would have been inappropriate for him to show up at the beach
Sure.
bash,
For the
not
first
having
thing, yeah.
talked to any of us beforehand. But also, he still is a member of this radio station in some aspects, certainly more than Shark.
Yeah.
You know, I am annoyed at a couple of things that I heard that I'd like to clarify, but I don't really want to have those personal conversations with him. Like if he wanted to come on the show and talk about it, I would do that, but I don't want to have a phone call about the whole I'm not a doctor thing, and then the him telling Joe that I could make him full time whenever I wanted to, that I am the one that has control over all that stuff. Like that's insanity.
I mean, the fact that he used to write my news in open letters, it makes it difficult for me to.
Did you hear about that?
What?
Oh,
He said he used to write your open letter.
he used to do all of our jobs.
If you've noticed why Galvin is struggling since the departure, that's why.
He used to write the news and write my open letters for me.
He was your ghostwriter.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. The quote that he told somebody was, "Who do you think's writing Galvin's open letters? You think Galvin's writing those?"
Oh,
Yeah.
That's wild. That's wild. Listen,
you think Roger JP picked their dead guy? That was all me.
So when all this was going down and we talked on air, and really that's what we do. We talk on air and we talk about this stuff. But there was a couple times leaving where I talked to Spanish and I go, "You all right, man? You need some help? Like what's going on? This and I'm figuring it out, that type of stuff, whatever." And that's all I can do. I can't force you to, change your life or do anything. I'll let you know. I'm here if you need some help. If you need some help, I'm here. And if we can figure something out, well, listen, I was trying to figure out his skin thing. I was doing research on it, man. I was trying to figure it out.
Oh, we figured that out. We figured that out when I came back. When he came back and he started picking his face again, and I said to him, "You're picking your face again. Are you dating that girl again?" And he was like, "Yeah." Oh, no. All right.
But so that's the situation. And then him saying that stuff about writing that stuff just blows. I'm not even mad about it. It's just so ridiculous.
He said it to a girl, and a girl he was trying to bang. So if the case is that he, if I had to tell a girl I wrote your open letter to get laid, I'd probably lie too.
Right,
so,
just brag.
Yeah. Say whatever you want at that point.
I am the show. Disney, what do you do with all your clothes? You guys had matching clothes. You still rock those? Or you got them packed up somewhere?
Tucked away in the closet until he makes the comeback.
Oh, good.
And I'm like, we're back, baby.
Ryan, good morning. You're on the Mike Calta show.
Hey, guys. How are you?
Good. What's happening?
Good, buddy. I think I know why he's mad at Carmen, because if you remember the day you guys were talking about, you already made up the decision when you brought up, you remember what he said about going to the. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on one second.
The hell's going on with you? Are you having a stroke right now?
Here we go, Ryan. Take two.
I think I was having a stroke. I'm sorry, man. But you already made the decision when he was messing up, and you asked Carmen, and she says, "You know what?" It's on YouTube because I watch it like 40 times. He said, "You know what? He's gotten many." I don't know exactly verbatim what she said, but basically that he got too many decisions. He's gotten too many times where you've let him go just like a year ago, and I think that maybe that's why he might be mad at her.
You're saying, all right.
I apologize.
You're a terrible caller.
Thank you.
You're saying that he's mad at Carmen specifically because Carmen did not stand up for him. Not that she didn't stand up for him, but she said the truth that he had been given too many opportunities. That's what I think that guy was trying to say.
Right. And once again, that's one of those things, like, if you're going to be mad at me for saying the truth, and it wasn't just me that was saying this, you wouldn't get this many opportunities or that many opportunities at any other job.
Sure.
If you work at a fast food restaurant and you no call, no show 3 times, you won't make it to the second time usually.
No, and also we've know that he got another job after this and got fired from that job too.
Right. So if that's what he's mad at me about, saying what everyone else was saying, once again, okay. That just goes to my point of, like, we can't help him at this point because there's no reasoning with him at that point, whatever.
The thing that bothered me the most is like the 2 or 3, however many times it was, where he just didn't show up and nobody could get a hold of him. Like, I was genuinely worried that something bad had happened to Spanish, and nobody wanted that to happen. So we would spend all morning freaking out that, oh my God, I did something.
No, I had to call his parents.
Yeah, we're literally worried that something horrible
Facebook messaging
has
people
happened, and we're scrambling all morning when we're trying to do a morning show. So the whole show is derailed until 9 o'clock. Because that's we're all freaking out. Like, is he okay?
But Gio, it's our fault that we talked about it on air.
Yeah, but I mean,
I remember that because that was one of the first times I saw Gio show human emotion.
Yeah.
But I remember you being very concerned. I'm like, wow, Gio's really concerned about this.
Yeah, you were concerned. Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Good morning, Mike. Just got a quick chime in on the situation with Spanish. So I don't. If you think about it, after listening to you guys for a long, long time, and Spanish's contribution to the show, yes, he had a huge affinity for you, and he was a loyal employee. And I think deep down inside, he was looking for that loyalty to be extended back to him. But and you did, but like Carmen said, you have to draw a line in the sand when it comes to professionalism, and you can't. Because you guys were friends off the show doesn't mean your professionalism can take a falter, so to speak. So all it comes down to is Spanish is narrow minded. He's a narrow minded individual who can't see 2 feet in front of his face, and it's probably a maturity issue. If he ever matures and grows up one day, he'll understand the grand scheme of things. And hey, different people mature over different times. That's what makes this world so beautiful. It's a diverse place.
Oh, save it for sad weirdos.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I was gonna,
Remember, I sat there the one time, like one of the times of the many times that him and Joe were late, and we didn't know that whose fault it was,
Right.
and he was blaming Joe and this and that. But I go, how is it possible for a guy who's in his 30s and a guy who's in his 50s, 60s, whatever, for you two not to be able to get here? Like that blows my mind.
Yeah.
I'm the best and stuff. I am always early. I am always early. Anything I've ever done. Listen, I get to, come in here and joke around with you guys and we do this and stuff. I take this very serious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this is our job. We all take it very serious. We have fun and we get to have a great job and stuff. But this is very, very serious. Like this could be gone like that.
That's the problem is that you always have to take into consideration that this could be like, I always bust Carmen's balls. Carmen is without all joking aside, probably the hardest working person on the show.
Yeah.
Does the most stuff and has the most responsibilities. But I always say to her, but could be replaced tomorrow in a second for somebody who'll do it cheaper, which sucks. It sucks for all of us. It's the same way with me. I can be replaced tomorrow by somebody who'll do it for half the price. That's just how it goes. It's why you have to work harder to make yourself more valuable.
it won't be as good in the beginning.
Yeah.
Like I'm just saying, like I learned how to do all this stuff. I didn't go to school. I was trained and I learned and I Googled and I watched YouTube videos. You know what I mean? But again, like just like Mike said, like he could be replaced by someone cheaper. The show isn't going to be the show and it may suck.
Won't be as sexy.
But people will get used to it, or you know what I mean? Or people will turn the channel. It's not, but if they're saving money in the eyes of the corporate world, sometimes that's all they care about.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Oh, good morning. I like to say something about the length of vacations, but first to touch on Spanish. He always made me cringe and a huge red flag. I can't even tell my family members I love them, and he'd tell every stranger he talks to that he loves them.
Yeah, that was weird.
That just made me cringe.
That was weird, but also is what made him lovable in the beginning.
Yeah, but it was so fake. It wasn't really lovable to me.
Well, yeah, over time you learn that. Yeah. All right, what are we going to say about vacations?
So a week vacation, I can't. If I'm going someplace, I need at least 3 weeks to 4 weeks. Last year, I went to Germany, Netherlands, and Belgium. You can't do that in less than 3 weeks.
Yeah, especially if you're traveling overseas.
That's the thing. If you're going to fly somewhere for 10, 12 hours, you need to put some time in there.
Right, but who does staycations unless you're really boring?
Rich. Yeah, I got you. I don't know. I'm all for a weekend. I feel like if you go somewhere for the weekend and maximize that weekend, you get it out of your system.
Yeah, and there's certainly certain things. Everybody in Vegas, you only want to be there for 3 days.
Yeah.
If you're there for a week, you're like, Jesus Christ, what are we doing?
I was just reading an article about Vegas. Apparently,
dead.
Vegas is way down because the prices are gone so up.
But can I tell you why else Vegas is down? It's a lot cheaper to fly to Tampa or South Florida than it is to fly. You have full. The Hard Rock has full casinos that rival anything in Las Vegas.
It does seem though it used to be like super cheap to fly to Vegas. They just wanted to get you there. Now that doesn't really exist anymore.
The other thing too is online gambling. Online
Oh, yeah.
gambling,
Yeah.
you know, you can gamble. You can get that gambling fix by not having to go. Before, it was the only place you were going was Vegas, then
Right.
Biloxi. But now, yeah, there's obviously right here we have Hard Rock down in Hollywood and all that stuff. But then with the online gaming, with Hard Rock Bet and everything, you're getting that juice of, you know, being able to gamble and have fun and
Yeah.
do that stuff.
And a lot of the states, they have online roulette. They have online poker that you get paid out, online
I
blackjack.
don't trust any of that stuff.
Yeah.
I literally, for it was either my wife and I anniversary or her birthday or something, and I said, you know, we were talking about going to Vegas, and I go, what if we get a room right here at the Hard Rock, we get a cabana at the pool, we stay there, and we use all that money that we would have spent
Yeah.
flying to Vegas
Yeah.
and doing all that other
Gambling.
stuff, gambling and do that. We're
Hey.
right here.
And think about all the crazy news stories of people on planes
Yeah.
getting kicked off or creating a scene, or you know what I mean? Like, it makes me not even want to get on a plane and
Well,
get
listen,
trapped with people.
Listen, I'm going in November, so don't.
Yeah, that's not crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just makes you second, you know.
Yeah.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Mike. 2 topics. One, Spanish and your diet. First topic with Spanish, his lack of responsibility. Always blaming everybody else for his problems. You know, Joe getting him there late, and then other issues that would arise. That, you know, he would basically put it off on other people for him, you know, messing up.
Sure. And by the way, I want to point out Joe, never late
Yeah.
on his own.
true.
Never late. Whether he Ubers or drives, he's never been late.
Absolutely. And as far as your diet, the way that you talk about it reminds me of the kid that gets in front of the mirror talking about day 1 of masturbation, day 2 of masturbation, 20 minutes of day 1 without masturbation. That's 100% you. You are
Sorry.
the only thing you're smashing is calories, sir.
I don't know anything about kids talking about masturbation in mirrors, you weirdo. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Do you know what he's talking about?
No.
He's like, you know, day
What?
1 of not peeing in the pool, day 2 of not peeing in the pool, and then day 1 of not peeing. It's like,
Oh.
Or day 1 of listening to goth music. Day 2, and they
Yeah.
have, you know, black lipstick on, and then then day 3, they're all.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
those.
yeah, all right, good.
That was a stretch, though.
Good.
So
Yeah, that was.
Thank you, jerk.
I thought he was going to say the stuff that he said about Spanish. Same thing for your diet. You know, not
No
taking
accountability.
responsibility. Yeah.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, good morning. So I just wanted to piggyback off what Carmen said, and it's a good mentality that I have, you know, in the corporate job. Is I'm humble enough to know that I'm replaceable, but I'm confident enough to know that it's going to take at least 4 people to replace me, and that's just making yourself as valuable as possible in not only the corporate setting, but you know, any type of work setting.
Yeah,
So
I mean, that's
just
a
wanted to
great-
piggyback that off of Carmen. You're doing a great job.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate
By
that.
the way, fantastic call.
Yeah.
Right to it. Sounded good. Poignant. Good job.
I wonder if I'm ever going to go to the phone. So I'm going to be like, Mike Calta Show, and I'm going to hear, hello, Michael.
Oh.
And
No
it'd be
way.
Spanish.
Never.
No.
Why not? Why you say never?
He's not going to call you on air to talk about it.
He should.
Yeah.
No.
That would be the best way to handle it.
I feel like the rift between you and him is too far gone.
But here's the thing: I don't really have a rift with
But
him. It's over as far as I'm concerned.
rift, probably the wrong word. Just the longer time goes,
Right.
it gets more and more awkward.
Yeah.
But
I think.
also the fact that you will only do it on air. You know what I mean?
but
And that was
also,
his whole problem. The fact that we talked about it on air, it's our fault that this happened to him.
Right.
Like that being his
but
mindset.
here's the thing: is that we'd have the conversation, and the conversation be left to the judges. I don't, you know what I'm saying? If I have it, like if I have a conversation with you off here, and then I come and talk about it, then you're only getting my side of it.
yeah, no, I know, but I'm saying like I just don't think he would want that at all. But that's definitely the only way you want it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't.
and I
don't want to have any weird, awkward off
Sure,
off
but
the radio
also
conversation.
it happened on air, so it should be explained on air.
yeah, yeah.
I
And
imagine.
you don't think it'll ever happen?
No, I don't think he's like you guys will have a conversation if you want, but
Nah.
it'll be off air first
Yeah.
Not
before
off
he's ready to jump on. I think he thinks he's going to get jumped if he comes on.
No,
air.
I don't.
no.
I don't. I'm not mad at him, and I'm certainly over it time wise. Like I'm like, oh, it's over now. I feel bad that things ended weird because we were friends, and on top of the fact that he worked here for so long, we were friends. You know, and but
I liked working with Spanish.
Yeah, but I'm hearing
yeah.
weird things now. And I'd like to clarify some of the things, like some of the things that I've heard that he said that I wanted to get in. I want to tell him, you realize it's not true.
Would you ever reach out?
No, I don't. It's unnecessary.
Right. So
No, I don't expect him to. I'm not saying it's up to him. He did screw it up.
Yeah.
So I feel like if anything, he should be the one. But I'm not like waiting for him to do that.
Like I'd imagine from where he's at, coming on the show is automatically a disadvantage. Like the advantage is here again. You know what I mean?
And he's right.
And he's right. Yeah.
Yeah. But what is the thing is that we're gonna have a conversation off the air and it's gonna be different?
I think, and maybe this is something, if it gets back to him, maybe he has a statement prepared that he reads prior to going into discussing some of the things. Get that out of the way. This is the way I feel. This is how I felt it went down and blah, 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 blah. And then discussing maybe stuff that he brings up in that statement or things that we've heard since then. And, maybe that's the way to go.
I just think he thinks, like, what's the benefit of coming on air for him?
Well, he looks like a psychopath right now.
Like with
to who though?
To the people listening to the show that he got on the last time he was on the air was him lying and saying weird things, and now he does sad weirdos.
And I'm going to point out something. Never say never. If he came back, made his statement, discussed all this, I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but there is a possibility of him being back on the station in some capacity, whether it's with this show, another show, whatever. That is
no
something.
offense to Dizzy.
Well, JP needs.
I heard the opening on JP show.
Yeah.
I could have seen them coming to me and saying, "Hey, we're thinking about John Senning doing a show. What do you think of John Senning in Spanish doing it?" Before Dizzy, like I'm saying, before you were really around, Dizzy. Yeah. And I would have said, "Yeah, I think that's a good idea," because I always said to Spanish, "I don't want to lose you to another station unless it's a better opportunity for you." And I would have seen that as being a bigger opportunity for him. So that probably would have been something that happened. So I mean, who knows?
Yeah,
who knows?
But also, I feel like sometimes, especially like in this job, being so public and being so open, sometimes you just get to the point where you don't want to share your life anymore.
That
like
is true.
a lot of reality stars who go on Real World and stuff. You know what I mean? Like some
I
of
can't
them,
wait to tell you things that happened to me. Like I ate a goddamn burrito and you would never know about it unless I told you.
By the way, I want to point out, you're talking about if they came to you and said about Spanish being with John Senning is prior to Spanish's situation and prior to
Dizzy. Yeah.
Okay. I just want to clarify so people are like, really? He would have said okay?
Oh, no.
After all that stuff, they would have let him go over there.
But Carmen's right. The gig you have to share a lot.
Sure.
And there's a lot of people who eventually just gets to you and you're like, I'm tired of this.
I don't want to tell my life.
Here's a little inside baseball for you guys. When we play Ready, Set, Lie, we have to think of something so hard because we say everything all the time on air that we have to try and think of something that we haven't already told you.
Right.
Yeah.
There are a lot of things. If you come to me on the side and say, please don't talk about this on the air, I won't talk about it on the air. Like if you came up to me and was like, my mother-in-law is sick, please don't bring it up. I'd never bring it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I would never.
But there's also sometimes that people will say, "Don't bring it up," and you're like, "Oh, I don't remember you telling me that."
I'm gonna give you a 90%.
Well, real quick, you can't be like when I used to work with Brent, and Brent was like, Brent goes, last night I had a rough night. I go, what happened? He's like, I was sleepwalking and I walked out of my house and my wife had to find me in the middle of the street. And the intro music's playing. I go, oh, and he goes, don't talk about it on the air. I go, well, I mean, come on. You can't just drop that on me 2 seconds before we go live.
If I told you, please don't talk about the air, I don't feel that you would just blurt something out, but you would try to convince me why it's great to talk about the air.
Yeah.
If it was something that was great to talk about on the air.
We got to talk about this. Why are we not talking about this?
I don't know if I have anything that we don't talk about.
Neither do I, but
if I did, I just wouldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I'm not asking.
Smart.
Yeah, I'm not asking you not to talk about it.
But also don't make it part of your, don't make it so much that I have to go, Galvin, why is your car painted red in the front? You know?
If it was something huge, I would just kind of keep it to myself.
When I got in trouble on the cruise, Dom said, do not talk about this on air. Yeah. First thing I did was tell him Mike when he asked
That's
me.
just because Dom's bad at radio.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't feel like you would just blurt something out after somebody said, please don't talk about this.
No.
But I also feel like if you told him that and then a week later, there is a chance he would say it and say, oh, I forgot I wasn't supposed to talk about this.
Carmen, if you came to me and said, listen to me, I'm pregnant.
I know.
I don't want to say anything until after the 3 months are up, because those 3 months are scary. Every day I'd be like, oh.
How you doing, Carmen?
And
Like,
that's why
I'd want to talk about it so bad.
And I know you so well, and that's why I don't tell you things I don't want to
what are
talk
you
about
trying
on
to
air
say?
until I'm ready to talk about it.
What are you trying to say?
By the way, 100% you would be going, Carmen, do you have anything you want to tell me?
Yeah, it would be so obvious.
Carmen, who's the
I
last
go-
person you're gonna tell?
Good morning,
Mike?
everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you-
yeah.
and he would just be like, what do we got today on the show? Rockabye, baby.
Oh, Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. I'm just being nosy. Does anybody know if Spanish has another gig, or does he just do the Sad Weirdo show?
I only know about sad weirdos, sir. I don't
Does
know.
he? Anything? Do you know?
Last I talked to him, he was working in sales for like a moving company.
I heard he lost that job.
He
Oh.
lost that
Yeah.
job.
Oh,
and he
thank-
talked about that on
Right.
Sad Weirdos.
Sorry,
Oh.
that's all we know,
Yeah.
sir. Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Hello, Michael.
Hello.
Nice try.
He thought-
Hey, listen, I just want to say that you guys gave him more chances. It was mind-boggling as a listener. We all thought that, not we all, but I thought that he had dirt or something on you. I mean, as many chances that kid got that not to be fired in my job, once maybe, but twice, no way.
Yeah.
He should have been gone a long time ago, and I'm not sure why you talk about him. I guess it's good radio.
No,
But,
it just
and
came
also-
up. It honestly, I looked at Dizzy and it just made me think of it. That was I didn't.
And-
I wasn't like I looked at Dizzy being little and being over in the Joe corner, and I thought
Okay.
it made me think of Spanish, and I just brought it up
Yeah.
casually. I wasn't planning on trying to make good radio.
Also, you have to think about this is yes, is certainly in regular jobs, you're done, after one time, maybe two
Yeah.
times, whatever you're done. But in radio, you have to also weigh it in where you go, is this going to be interesting enough to keep the distraction around to make some interesting
Yeah.
radio? Like
Right.
that's definitely a consideration of, all right, this guy messed up, but also we can, talk about it.
Use
And we
it.
can, get into
And to answer your other
discussions.
question, yes, he has all the dirt. He does, but that certainly didn't keep him employed. Spanish
No.
he's a pretty loyal guy, and he's pretty good like that. I mean, he doesn't have anything dirt that's
Right.
gonna, but yeah, he's got all
Well,
the dirt.
your show is better without him, and also if you could go to bat for Carmen to get her a raise, formula.
No, I don't.
Hey,
Sorry.
why not?
No,
No, listen to him.
I don't do that. I'm not an agent.
Why
You want me to go to
not?
bat
Me
for
too.
you? I get 10% of it.
You need to start writing Galvin's news if you
Yeah.
want to do that.
Come on, Carmen.
I'm out.
Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Hey, I was calling in before I realized what the Sad Weirdo show was that y'all were talking about. I didn't think that y'all had heard him on the Saturday show. I actually called and talked to him one time. I remember listening to him when he was an intern there, and it's just crazy how everything just quickly seems to have switched up on him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a slow burn, so it wasn't really quick. It took a while. I mean, it took you literally a year. So, but it did come up. Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Mike. Good morning, everybody. How we doing?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, Mike, I'm your truck driver, man, and thank you for the book. I got it yesterday, so thank you, and I'm sorry it cost so much to get it to me. I'm just
Oh, it's all right. It was well worth it, sir. As long as you got it, I'm happy you got it, my man.
I appreciate what you guys do. Thank you. Have a
Thank
blessed
you.
one, guys.
And Carmen, I got that other one. I'm going to
Did
send it
you?
out today. Yes.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right. Last call. Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. How are you guys?
What's up, buddy?
I was just curious if that thing with Spanish and like Ron White or his people, was that like a work or was that real life? Was that really how he conducts himself over the phone?
Oh,
Like,
it was the thing with
people about it?
Heffron.
yeah, with John Heffron, with him going to golf with Rob.
Yeah,
White.
he was not the best at talking to people, and he cursed a lot, and it was weird. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to let him go right there if I was his employer, and also the way that he would like dismiss you on the air, like sarcastically, like nah, forget about it. I'm glad Spanish is gone.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. I listen. What happens on the air and off the air are two different things. On the air, I'll say things on the air that I would never say off the air, but I mean them. So I can't really judge you by stuff that goes down like that on the air. The whole talking to Ron White,
that
man.
door open. Oh man.
Ian Beckles shave.
Yeah, look at that little fresh-faced little kid.
You look like
Look
a
at that.
baby. You got baby face.
Throwback.
And a nice chocolate Buccaneer hat.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How long did you have the beard going?
Years.
Yeah.
Years. It's been a long time, man.
I mean, you look young.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm like, some people cut their beard and they look weird.
Me.
I was doing.
If I cut my beard, I almost did it this weekend.
Yeah.
My mustache is growing into my lips,
Mhm.
and I said to my wife, "I'm going to shave the whole thing off," and she just looked at me like I was crazy.
Yeah, I shock people.
Yeah.
Like shaving it because some people didn't notice, but they're like, you look so different. Like, but they couldn't figure out
Couldn't
what
figure
it
out
was.
what it is.
It's a lot of beard too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a lot
because
of
you're not clean shaven. You still have,
Yeah, a
you know,
little bit.
beard, whatever.
I
But
was
it's like,
clean when I 4 days ago.
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
We were just talking about Spanish.
I heard the
I
whole
figured you
thing.
did,
Yeah.
We thought it was Spanish walking in here.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
I did.
What's crazy is the door has been locked normally, and I don't want to say why. I don't know if you guys discussed that, but the door was open today, which was
We did
good.
not. Do you know why?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. No.
Pap told him. I don't want to say
No,
that,
no,
but
that's
yeah,
okay.
yeah, that's no.
Because I don't want to have to kill anybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Charlie and the Tiny Desk show. Whoa! What the what?
I almost want to call that guy, but I feel like that's exactly what he wants.
Like if that was a bit,
Yeah.
It was
It's-
funny if it was a bit.
right? But I can't tell.
It'd be
think it
funnier
was.
if it wasn't a bit.
and it makes it,
It'd be funny if he was really weirdo like that, but I can't tell. and I don't
yeah,
wanna
it's somewhere in between.
give him the.
I'd rather
Audience.
listen to him than sad weirdo.
Imagine if that guy you're just scrolling through and you see that, you're like, what the hell is going on here?
No.
Little Monica is sitting there.
I wouldn't because I'm a normal human being.
Yes.
And
I
understand
know
that it's
that
a
makes
radio
And then you
call.
had to look up the phone number
Yeah.
and talk to the bot, and like Jason Meter is the president of operations in the whole region of this area. He had to take a phone call from this idiot.
that is a bold move.
Yeah.
But nobody else thinks 3 hours of him talking about Monica's desk would be great.
I mean, I would be willing to give it a Saturday.
I swear, one time I would listen.
I'd
for
put it
sure.
on a Saturday morning and see what happens.
He could be like the new Andy Rooney. You know what I don't understand?
Why she has a massive desk.
He goes on to be a great talk show host.
Yeah.
How did it start?
What's the deal?
I was flipping through the YouTube
But he's ready
one
though.
day.
He's ready.
He's ready. Yeah. Those people think that I should do this. I should have that job.
I could do it. I talk.
Yeah.
I talk to people.
That's like in the 80s. Comics used to say, if people say you're funny at parties, it doesn't mean you should
It
be
really
a comedian.
does.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's like a completely different animal.
Yeah.
On the other station, Steve Dumig, rest in peace, he had a contest and somebody would win and they get to do a segment or something, or maybe even a half hour. What's funny is somebody would come in with 5 pages of notes.
Oh yeah.
When you talk, 5 pages of notes is like 5 minutes of talking.
Yes.
So the guy literally is in the first segment and he's going, well, kind of ran out of stuff to
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
And I said the key to talk radio, and you guys will understand, is to be able to talk about nothing.
Right.
That's the key. That's it. And then be entertaining.
But
there's nothing else.
Do you realize that I'm being as honest as I can possibly be? I
Yeah.
had no agenda to talk about Spanish today whatsoever.
I know.
I looked at Dizzy. It made me think of Spanish, and it just brought back to me, remember Spanish? Like,
Sure,
it's
yeah.
just weird that he's not, that he's, my wife was saying the other day that we were close, and that he's just completely out of my life. Yeah.
Close and it was a weird close too. Like the fact that
But I would say, I would honestly say genuinely a friendship. Like
No.
I would call him, I would go out with him,
Yes.
I would hang out with him, like we were friends.
I talked to Spanish, okay, as friends,
Right.
back when you guys were good,
Yeah.
he loved you.
Yeah.
I
don't
he did.
feel like he didn't, but now I'm hearing all these things and I'm thinking, how could you have held me in such high regard, but think that I'm constantly screwing you behind your back? Like I wouldn't be friends with a guy like that.
For me, the word loyalty is an important word.
Yeah.
It really is. And for me, like just JP the other day, I said, can I come on the show and say something? I was just busting his balls because he said he smoked because of peer pressure.
Right.
And neither John or I applied any peer pressure, okay? But he's like, we good? I go, dude, we're always going to be good.
Yeah.
Like if we're not good at something that you don't like, because
Right.
like once
You'll
I'm
tell
good
you.
with somebody,
Yeah.
we're good. Like and if you do something I don't like, and we're like me and Dizzy will be good forever. That's it.
Right, right.
But if he does something I don't like, I'll say, "Yo, dog, don't do that."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not like I'm not talking to you. I'm like I don't really understand that.
So I'm a little bit different. It's interesting because I'm aggressive on the air, but if you do something that I don't like, I don't want, I'll probably more just shy away a little bit in the beginning than they will. But if you did something that really pissed me off, I'll call you that day. and tell you you pissed me off.
Also, admittedly, you're a bit of a baby on some stuff.
100%.
Yeah.
And after 2 days, I'll go, yeah, my bad. I was being a baby.
And it took years to learn that.
Yes, but now I recognize her pretty quick.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it from on my end.
Oh,
because
yeah.
like you would you would do your like shy away or not talk or do something like that, and I'd be like, it would give me anxiety and it would stress me out, and I'd be like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose my job, da, 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 da. And then after a while, you just learn that's the other person. So I can't control you, but I can
Right.
control how I view it. And once I realize that's a you thing, that helped too.
It's so funny because I was so, in my early stages of radio, so worried about losing my job to some sort of ego decision or some sort of baby, I was so worried about losing my job, and that I said, when I am in that position, I'm going to let everybody know. Like, I want everybody to leave here on Friday and have a great weekend, not have to worry the whole weekend that they're going to get fired for something. So when you tell me that, Carmen, it makes me laugh.
You did not do a very good job.
I did not. I apologize for that.
It's okay.
Yeah. Like, I'm going on vacation next week, and I am so looking forward to it. I need a vacation. I know you people think we only work 4 hours a day. I need a vacation. I need to go away and chill out with my family and just relax, whatever. And I'm finally at that stage in my life where I'm going, and I don't care, right? If whatever happens, happens. The house burns down while I'm gone. The job is gone. Whatever. It's just life.
Yeah, so we're doing live. The rest of us are doing live Monday and Tuesday, right, Carmen? And then
Yes.
what is it?
It's still up in the air.
Oh,
isn't
it's
it?
still up there? All right. Well, that's
Yeah.
not my department. So
Yeah, exactly.
we'll be in the studio on Monday and Tuesday.
All right.
As
I am-
somebody who used to be involved in some of the transitions, that'll be known the day of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was told to make best ofs just in case they can't figure something else out. So
Okay.
it'll be, something.
Yeah.
Game time decision.
Yeah.
You never know. Old Randy or whatever his name is might be on. Charlie.
I will be in Jamaica, so I don't care what you guys do. Yeah, normally I'd be like, "Hey, Carmen, I need to see that, and I need to approve the best of before." Now I'm like,
You always say that, and then Friday at the end of the show, hey, send it over at 12 o'clock tonight, if
Yep.
you wouldn't mind. Yeah, it's been in for a week, so I don't know what you're doing.
exactly what it is.
Yeah.
I've never heard anybody say they didn't like jerk before.
Oh, I don't like it.
I never heard anybody say that. You've had jerk in Jamaica?
No, I've never been to Jamaica before. Maybe if I have it there,
Well, you could get some jerk on the side of the road. The guy's cooking it on a tin.
that
roof.
might be different.
It's
That might be
old
different.
school.
Yeah.
What?
I'm not getting my jerk from a guy.
Yeah.
Certainly not.
I'll give a jerk to a guy in
Are
Jamaica.
there, are there any
Yeah.
lady jerks or just?
I don't. It's just too much for me. It's too spicy. Not too spicy, like hot. Too many spices.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never
It's
said
a
that.
hodgepodge.
I've never said there's too many spices.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm gonna taste it and be like, I was wrong. This is the
I
best
said
ever.
there's not enough spices. Did your mother cook with a lot of spices?
My
when you
mother
were-
was a terrible cook.
Oh, wow. My mother was the best cook, and there was never anything bland in my house.
No,
Never.
everything was bland. My mother had like two go-to things that she made, and both of them sucked. She was the worst cook ever.
I saw something that made me laugh so hard the other day. It was a picture of a thing, and it said, "My coworker brought this in. She said that her husband makes the best potato salad in the world."
I saw it.
She said it was potato with tuna and something eggs and mayonnaise mixed together. She goes, "It looked like something that you would feed an iguana on its birthday."
Yeah. That's exactly. That
Tuna
was
and
great.
potato salad as well. I'm
She-
sorry.
and that's what she
It
said.
doesn't
She
work.
goes, "There was no spice in it. There
No,
was
it doesn't
no
work.
anything." Yeah.
No.
And I'm open to. Sometimes somebody will say two things, and I go, but I taste it. And I go, they go to tuna and potato salad. Don't go. together.
No.
I
It's tuna
think-
salad.
It's
It's
two
potato
different
salad.
experiences.
Yeah.
You can't
This
do
guy
that.
got me the most.
Yeah. I
The
did.
most ever.
What?
Tell him what it is.
Pickle pinwheels.
Pickle pinwheels.
So a pickle pinwheel, you
Mhm.
take deli ham.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Gross.
Like lunch ham.
Gross.
Mm-hmm.
You smear cream cheese on it.
Ugh.
You take a dill pickle and you roll it up, okay? And then you slice it so it looks like the bullseyes,
mhm.
you know? And then you eat those.
Yeah.
So we're going to a
I
party.
don't like ham.
Okay.
Ham and cream cheese. The thought of that makes me want to vomit on my own feet.
I think cream cheese is very underrated cheese.
I love cream cheese.
Yeah.
But ham and cream cheese makes me want to vomit. Just sounded like it.
and then dill pickle. So we're going to a party, and I go, "Hey, I'm going to bring a pickle pinwheel." He goes, "What is pickle?" And I explain it to him and stuff, and he goes, "That sounds disgusting." I go, "Watch this." I go, 2 minutes will be gone. And I set it
Yeah.
on the table. immediately
right
just
away.
gone.
I ate
He-
one.
he ate one.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
It goes. It makes a lot of sense.
Listen to me. My wife's grandmother made pigs in a blanket in brown sugar. I was like, what are we doing
Pigs
here?
in a blanket in
like a liquidy brown sugar. It was the best goddamn thing. I'd eat your knuckles out of that.
Sure,
It was
why,
fantastic.
But why not though? There's
Right.
certain things you could add to anything. Bacon,
Yeah.
butter,
Yeah.
sugar,
Yeah.
Yeah.
anything.
Make it better.
It's gonna be better. Done.
I was in Miami, and this woman made me lasagna, and I was eating the lasagna, and I'm like, I mean, it's not bad, but it's not good. What is going on? And I go, what did you use in this? And she's like, the cream cheese. And I go, like the ricotta? And she's like, no, the cream cheese. I'm like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, not in.
She made a
lasagna,
Philadelphia cream cheese lasagna.
No,
I was like,
no.
that's Cuban people
That's
for you.
off-
They
that's
love
off.
that sweet stuff, man.
No.
Oh, I was like, no, this is
No.
bad. This
No,
is bad.
you can't mess with certain things.
Right,
Certain
right.
things, let's not.
It's not even the Italian. I mean, it's just it just didn't go together.
What about pineapple on pizza?
I like it.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too.
I'm never ordering a pineapple pizza, but
Right.
if I'm at a party and there's pineapple pizza,
Yeah,
I'll have a slice
it
or two.
tastes good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm not
somebody
mad
so
at it.
I'm an old school. Get out of here.
Yeah, I love that. That's
Yeah.
always my favorite.
I
is
like an
people
old
that-
school and
All right, well, more for me.
I don't get that. But I also have come to accept that there's New York pizza and then there's pizza products. You know what I mean? Like Domino's pizza.
Yeah.
I'll eat the hell out of a Domino's pizza product, but it's not the same as New York pizza, but it's still delicious.
And listen, New York pizza is great. Montreal pizza is superior to New York pizza.
I mean, let's not get crazy.
I mean, that's the second time I said on you, but I'm good. If anybody's had both, please call in.
But I also think that you grow accustomed to the pizza from your neighborhood.
There's no doubt.
Yeah, my
But-
pizza
but-
at Pizza Town.
But I want you to think of what do you think is a single factor that makes New York's pizza so great?
I know. I mean, what they say.
What do you think it is?
The water.
Okay.
They say it's the water.
Where is Montreal's water?
Exactly, yeah.
North.
Yeah.
You could drink water out the tap in
Yeah.
Montreal, and it's fantastic.
Same thing in New York.
water. Okay, but it's north. So we're getting more of the glacier water, so our pizza's better.
I don't think it's.
Don't listen to him. Montreal sucks.
Oh.
It's absolutely terrible.
First
Don't
of
listen
all-
to this Canadian.
First of all, he is not from Canada. Let's
Hey,
not
we don't
do-
call them
let's
Canadians,
not do
they're
that. Let's not do that.
I enjoyed Montreal. I thought the food there was fantastic. I didn't
Great,
have pizza, but I
great
would
food.
definitely try it next time.
But in all seriousness, we're getting pizza now, or what's going
Yeah,
on?
I mean, listen, if I can get Three Brothers here in the next 20 minutes, I would do that. All right, we got to take a break. Ian Beckles is here, freshly shaven, and it is the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Ian Beckles is here, and this is interesting to me that you listened to the show and you did not hear this because I opened the show with this. I know it was very early; it was hours ago. There is an alien ship on its way here, okay? And I'm not reading this out of Art Bell or this is on the New York Post today. This is on every news source somewhere. There is a professor in Harvard who has found this thing moving from one solar system to another. It is traveling with the trajectory of coming and arriving to Earth by November of this year. And they're saying this thing can be a hostile alien spacecraft that is the size of Manhattan, and it is making its way to us. And that the consequences should be hypothesized to be bad. We don't know why they're coming here. And you don't know about it and you don't care about it.
Well, I didn't say I didn't care about it. I normally listen religiously.
Yeah.
Unfortunately or fortunately, Chamber football started today.
I understand, but you should be inundated with this news. It should be hitting you from every angle. This should be the biggest story. There's an alien ship on record. They show it moving. There's video of it moving. There's pictures of it. It's coming here and no one is talking about it.
It's not in my algorithm.
It's not who?
It's not in my algorithm.
Oh, it should be.
Yeah, no.
It should be.
My algorithm is I listen to you guys. If you guys don't talk about it, I don't hear it.
Right, right.
Then I do YouTube. So YouTube has a lot of Epstein stuff in it, and
Epstein Schmepstein. Epstein's old news compared to the fact that there's aliens on the way here.
News like
It says it's traveling at 130,000 miles per hour.
Jesus.
130,000.
We can't travel that fast.
Yeah.
We don't know how to go that fast.
Well, the funny part about us is we think we're smart. We're not.
No.
But we're so smart that we don't think there's anybody else out there. You're kidding me? I heard a scientist once say our planet would be like one drop in the ocean.
Oh,
and you
yeah,
don't think there's anything else anywhere else?
I do, but now it's coming.
100%.
But now it's coming here.
Oh, no, yeah, it's coming.
It's been dubbed 31 Atlas. That is what they call it. 31 Atlas. It's an interstellar entity that was discovered on July 1st, rocketing toward the sun at more than 130 miles an hour. Less than 24 hours later, it was confirmed to be an interstellar object with initial observations suggesting that it could be a comet that measured up to 15 miles in diameter, which would make it larger than Manhattan. However, in the new paper, the trio of researchers from Harvard suggested it might be a piece of extraterrestrial spy technology in disguise as a comet. We don't have any idea what this thing is. It's hurling towards us at 130 miles per hour, and we're just sitting here talking about chainbow football and Spanish.
Go Storm.
Because we'll be fine.
Right. Trump will shoot it down.
Space Force.
He'll shoot it down.
Yeah.
You went to Space Force.
I went to Space Force. I was not impressed. I drove by Space Force.
In one drive.
One drive.
One pass.
It looked like an old apartment complex.
Yeah.
And also, like you said, Epstein, Smepstein, or whatever you said, that's what they want.
Yeah.
Here's something else to dangle in front of your face. Well, they,
Epstein-
figure all that stuff
Epstein's
out.
been dangling in front of too many faces.
Right.
Oh, we heard about the Martin Luther King stuff. Thank God.
The what?
Martin Luther King files were opened up. Thank God, right?
What did we learn?
I don't know.
Nothing.
Nothing, God darn. Nothing.
Although James Earl Ray still insists that he didn't do it.
I don't listen. You know who I believe anymore?
Who?
Nobody.
No.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Me. I believe me.
I mean, like seriously, it's like who do you go to? Everybody's like, did you hear? I'm going, where did you hear that? And how is that credible? And whatever you say, whatever comes out of your mouth, and where you heard it is not credible. Nobody's credible anymore. Nobody.
Yeah, it's weird because there's too many. Like I'm reading this story that's been reported on by Harvard scientists, and still even that, I'm like, well, they don't know what they're talking about. I mean, they obviously know more than the average person, but they don't even really know what they're looking at. They'll tell you.
I've watched a lot. I watch a lot of crazy conspiratorial stuff. Our country really doesn't listen to scientists anymore. And a lot of people with money are just poo-pooing everything that scientists say.
Yes.
That's what they went to school for.
Yeah.
I've heard your president say on numerous times, I know more than the generals. I know more than the scientists. You don't. You don't.
He does.
He does.
He has access to know more than they do.
What does he know more than anybody in anything?
Anybody who's been a president has access to information that others do not have access to.
But knowing more and having access are not the same thing. He says, I know more,
Well,
like I'm
yeah.
more knowledgeable. He's not saying I see more. He says, I know more.
Yeah.
Those are two different things.
Yeah, but if you have access to that other stuff, then you know it, so you know more.
Yeah, he may be privy to information that the generals are unaware of.
Well, I know, listen, when Trump got put in office the first time, I said this is going to be the best thing and the worst thing that ever happens to politics, and I'm right.
Yeah.
In any aspect,
Because
okay?
you do want to love a lot of the stuff that he does, but then also you got to hate a lot of stuff that comes with it.
Well, the part that I love about him, and it's not that much, but the part I love about him is that he's just going to tell you the way it is if it benefits him. Okay,
Yeah.
so when he was telling us at the beginning, if I lose the election, it's rigged, he's right. But he didn't also say if I win the election, it's rigged.
Right.
Okay, so but he's not wrong.
Right.
So he just, it's confusing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a weird time to be living
But he
right
doesn't like windmills.
now. He does not like windmills. He's very upfront about that. Very upfront about that. I don't know why.
That's
They're
the
ugly,
problem in
'cause they're
America
ugly.
is
Yeah.
windmill. When's
Yeah.
the last time you saw a windmill?
I'm not
Anybody?
we have no wind in this area. We're in the most stagnant part of the country.
I
They're in
saw
the
some.
center.
Yeah, but I was driving out in the Midwest
Yeah.
last summer and we saw some. But we were way out in the middle of nowhere.
Well, that's our problem, though.
Yeah, no. There was nobody around.
I don't know where that came from with him, why he was so
Nobody knows where
anti-windmill.
anything came
Because there are a lot of things that are negative about windmills,
Oh,
about
really?
killing wildlife and the environment. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff with that, but I don't know the weighing it out whether it's good or bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
There are bad things, just like anything. Whenever I'm vegan, this and that. Well, do you know how much more wildlife gets killed to make a vegan belt? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot of that stuff.
My guess is whoever is in charge of windmills said something bad about
Yeah.
Trump.
Yeah.
Now he hates windmills.
My guess is he has money invested in whatever the
something
equivalent
else,
of a
yeah.
windmill
Yeah.
is. Okay, he's good at that now.
Yeah.
He's good because even when COVID was here, right, and every time he said the word hydrochloroquine, it went up like 300%. I go, he has so much money in
Yeah,
that.
invested
He
in
has
it, yeah.
so much money invested in that.
Do you know why John Bon Jovi hates him and why John Bon Jovi was such a stumper for Hillary Clinton? Because Bon Jovi was trying to buy the Buffalo Bills when they were for sale, and Trump didn't want him to get it, and he went and he bought all this false advertisement that let everybody know that Bon Jovi planned on moving the Bills out of Buffalo if he got them, and ended up they voted against Bon Jovi getting it. And then he uncovered that it was Trump that was doing that to him.
Yeah, and listen, I'm not a political person. I've never said I like a political person. I don't care if it's Obama, Bush, Clinton. I don't care. Okay,
Right.
My whole thing is this: if you're a Trump person, okay, and there's lots of them out there, I just want you to understand that you have to understand why somebody wouldn't like him. That's all.
Oh, sure.
Okay, but how many times why don't you like him? I'm like, you don't see why I wouldn't.
Yeah.
You don't see any reason why I wouldn't like him. As long as you can see, and I listen every day, okay?
Right.
And you say I'm a Trump guy, but you do that a lot.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
But you do see things.
I do see things.
Yeah, but
yeah.
you do candy coat some things too.
Yes.
Because you're a Trump guy. You can't completely flip over because that would be some people saying that they were wrong. And people don't like to say they were wrong.
Well, listen, I have no problem saying I'm wrong because I don't know nothing. I got lucky, but I'm going to tell you how I feel, and I'm going to tell you why I did certain things that I did. And then if it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. I can only do what I thought was right. I felt like voting for Trump was the better in this election. I also feel like he's a guy that can get stuff done, and he can put this country in a position where it's back in a position of power. And I think sometimes an asshole needs to be the guy to do that. Sometimes that guy needs to be the guy. Think about all your bosses that you have. A lot of them are jerk offs.
Sure.
So I was fine with it, and I believe the good outweighed the bad.
Okay.
Sometimes it seems like the bad is just too bad.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
And I'm not going to sit here with a straight face and say we'd be better off with Kamala Harris. I don't know that.
Right.
I'm not going to say that. But let's just say that it's not going great. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Now, right now, it's not going great. Because you can't look at his tenure for the 6 months and go, well, this is what happened, and it's going great. It's not.
But it's never been going great.
Right. I
There's
agree.
not one person that you can say when they were president.
I agree.
It was great.
But
You
Joe
know what I
Biden,
mean?
when
So-
Joe Biden was in, or Obama was in, we were talking about like his suit color and like him, saying stupid things at press conferences. Now we're talking about pedophilia and stuff that is so deep that it's scaring me because I think he's also uncovering some of the stuff, the dirty bowels of Hollywood.
Yeah.
And I don't think we are ready. But what I'm hearing as a country, though, and I love my country to death, but it's going to be hard for me, which is America, but it's going to be hard for me to say we're the best country in the world when everybody's worried about how rich people look and nobody cares about kids being raped.
But it's not. Here's the thing. Let's be honest about it. It's not how they look. It's about how it affects everything.
Who cares?
Your economy could fall apart.
Okay, let it fall apart.
No. I'm not saying.
Let's bring out all those people that are touching kids because our economy's not doing great anyways. What's it going to do to our economy?
Right, but what I'm saying is it's not a matter of should we touch kids or should we fix the economy. I don't mean that. What I'm saying now is that the amount of people that could be affected in this thing, and this is why people are making the decisions that they make to protect certain people, because it could lead to market crashes, which don't just affect the rich companies; it affects everybody.
It's just a cover up, though. It's just a cover up. That's it.
Listen, I get it. People accuse me of defending Diddy all the time because I don't really understand what Diddy did. What Diddy's charges are, I mean, other than beating up that girl in the hallway, which we all saw, and he's a maniac for that.
But they can't put him for jail for that.
No.
It happened ages ago.
Right, but the thing is that the only thing Diddy is guilty of right now is hiring hookers,
correct,
and making them travel from one state to another,
and being freaky.
Right, which none of that seems like it's that big of a deal to me.
But here's a sad part, okay? And when I was in sports radio, I used to read up on a bunch of different situations. Larry Nassar, okay, from Michigan State.
Yep.
Here's the one thing that bothered me. They never interviewed one of the girls. The FBI never interviewed one of the girls. Okay,
but how can that be true?
Okay,
where do they get all the testimony
How can it
from?
be true that nobody ever interviewed Maxwell until now? How can that be true?
Yeah.
How can we not try to figure out what's going on? Jerry Sandusky, when Penn State back in the day, if you read it, wasn't him. It was a culture of things being let happen. If somebody says to you, hey, Mike, I saw Jerry Sandusky having sex with a boy in the shower, then 2 years later, he's on a plane from Penn State to Tampa with a little boy that's not his, that's a culture.
Yeah, that's how people look.
But everybody's okay with the culture. I'm not. Because if there's a 0.007% chance you're sleeping with a little boy, what do I do?
Yeah, what do you do?
I either
That's the problem I think Carmen brings up all the time is that is like we said this morning about this alien thing. Is what do you do? Like, we don't know what to do when it comes on. We don't like the way this Epstein thing is going to be handled. What do we do? And then you have that guy who ran into that pizza place that was supposedly, remember back in the day there was that pizza parlor that was supposedly a child molestation ring, and they had a thing, and the guy went in there and got arrested for trying to force his way down and said, what do you do as an individual? That's the problem.
I think it's a great question.
Yeah.
With the aliens, I don't have an answer. But and here's the problem with our country right now is I don't think anybody wants to run any ring that's going to bring these guys down because you'll be dead.
Yeah.
Right.
You'll be dead.
That's probably
You're
true
next.
too.
So that's a fact. So,
And by turning a blind eye, you're also condoning it in a way by not doing anything about it. You know what I mean? But again, what do you do? Who do you go to? The people that you go to try and help you are also in on it, or they're getting paid off.
Yes.
You know, so again, we're all stuck in this hard place of everyone's trying to figure out how to fix or fight this battle.
Joe, the old coach for the Bucks, Joe, the good-looking guy, Italian guy
for the Bucks.
Yeah, Marciano, single guy, adopted a kid. Okay, nobody looked at that guy and thought he was a pedophile.
Okay,
right? What? But that's the problem. You look at Sandusky, and Sandusky's hanging out with these kids. Well, he's good with the kids. He donates.
But
his
he's
time.
checking into hotels a mile from his house with kids, not his.
But
those are different
Well, I
things.
didn't know that.
Those are different things.
Yeah.
His backyard was there was a playground in his backyard. Okay,
Yeah.
so there was he got caught one time dry humping a boy behind the grandstand, and he said he was teaching him wrestling moves. Like there was 100 things that happened. Epstein, if you look back, he was caught a half dozen times with young kids and was hit. They slapped him on the wrist.
Oh, Epstein was. There's no doubt Epstein's a bad guy.
But the thing is, everybody's going, the FBI and the CIA are investigating it. Half of their people are involved in it.
Yeah.
So what are they going to bring down themselves? That's the same with the Larry Nassar thing.
That's why I keep saying you got to imagine that it must be.
It's
must
so
be,
deep.
No.
It's deep.
No, Carmen knows what I was going
Oh,
to
say it.
It must be so. I mean,
No.
people are willing.
No.
I'm just kidding. But, I mean, think about it. I often talk about the guys who die from autoerotic asphyxiation.
I'm good.
Right. The level of masturbatory services that I've been giving myself for the last 50 years have been at such a good level where I don't need to take it up. I don't need to take it.
Yeah.
I mean, how much better can it be than what you're getting now? You know what I'm saying? So that's when I think about these things. I'm like, how much better is sex with a kid that you're willing to do all of that stuff and you're willing to be a part of this thing? I mean,
That line just took me out.
I mean, I'm good with the way it's going now. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing, and I like to change it up every once in a while, but there's no way I like that doesn't do anything for me.
It doesn't do anything for me either. And listen, if somebody says, I don't know how somebody could come and shoot up a building, you don't want to know that. Like, I don't want to know what it's like to.
You got to
like,
go to a dark place.
Right? So you don't know, but for me, I could look at a 16-year-old girl and say that girl is pretty. Yeah. But we have to know not to approach that girl. That's part of it.
Also, and I can tell you is that if you like I never have, like, I look at kids and I'm like, that's a kid, and I think it's maybe because I have kids, but I mean, like, I don't, even when Joey when he was 17 and a half and bringing hot 17-year-old girls around, they're all just kids. They look like kids, and thank God I feel that way.
Now, if the girl's sitting by the pool, in a bikini, you're
looking
still
hot,
looking and go, damn, that girl's hot.
But she's a hot kid.
But
Don't do that, Ian.
No. Okay, listen. No, I'm going to be real. I'm going to be as real as I can
you
right
can
now.
look at her and say she's
100%.
hot. Yeah.
I can give her. She's a beautiful young lady.
Of course.
As long as it stops there.
Right.
People want to condemn people for just saying somebody. No.
But again, Ian, you can say it the way that you said it.
Correct.
She is a beautiful young lady.
Correct.
Mike, what did you say?
I think she's hot.
I think you said,
I didn't grunt. There was no grunting.
So
That's a hot little girl.
I did not say that.
No.
Would you ever say that your daughter's a hot piece of ass?
My daughter?
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Trump did.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't
he
think
said that about Mike's daughter?
I don't think he said she was a hot piece of ass.
Go pull up the Howard
No,
Stern.
you might be right.
The 100. Howard Stern says.
Okay, but you
your
put me on
daughter's
the
a
Howard
hot
Stern
piece of ass. I'd be like, I will punch you in your eye. Are you crazy?
Yeah, but there's a different that environment right there.
But you wouldn't allow it. You wouldn't allow Howard Stern to say your daughter's a hot piece
Listen,
of
man,
ass
I
when
wouldn't
she's
say
below
that.
when she's below 18.
I wouldn't say that about your daughter because I respect you.
Just because.
But if
He said, if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd probably be dating her.
yeah, but he didn't call her a hot piece of ass.
No, go with the Howard
It's a
Stern
big
hot
difference.
piece of ass, but he agreed with it. He agreed with his daughter being a hot piece of ass.
Yeah, well,
He said,
But
that's
he's
a-
also in entertainment.
and that's
He
a thing
knows-
to power to him. You know
Now, I also looked up why he hates the windmills.
why?
Personal grudge. So Trump began publicly bashing wind turbines when they were approved near his golf course in
Yeah.
Aberdeen, Scotland.
There's 6 of them or something on his
He
golf
fought a
course.
long legal battle trying to stop an offshore wind farm near the property, claiming it ruined the view and hurt tourism.
But that's true. I mean, as the president, he shouldn't be doing that. As the owner of the golf course, he should be
Yeah,
doing that. But,
yeah.
you know, I mean,
Hates
he
windmills.
happens to be both.
Hates the Dutch. We have to take a break. We'll be back. It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone.